Hello. What a crappy day. What a crappy day. Raining today. Yeah. Woo. It's all right. We need some rain. We need the rain. I'm running errands here. I just had to drop my son's Chromebook off. I hate that thing. uh, the teacher gets crazy if he forgets to charge it at home. And I'm like, if they're going to have Chromebooks in school, why not have chargers so that they can laptop knows that. So my my laptop. Yeah. So he got it, and I forgot it to bring it to him because he's like, "Oh my god, bring my thing! I'm gonna lose recess." Seriously, over a Chromebook, you're gonna lose recess? Okay. Ugh. It's like another thing parents need to remember to put in their kids' school bags. Because we don't have enough stuff to do. Good morning, good morning. So I'm on my way home. My sound is going in and out. Hold on, I'll be in a better spot. I don't know why my phone never works that good near his school for some reason. Is it better? Hold on. I'm actually almost home, so just hang in there for a second. So yeah, yesterday I had to end my live. I didn't know if you guys still have the thing I put up on the screen because my husband called me while at the end of the live he called me, and all of a sudden it just like normally if somebody calls obviously it's gonna like interrupt the live stream, but then yesterday it like never came back. My sound never came back after the call was done. Like I didn't answer it obviously, but it rang 3 times, and normally it takes like a second and then it'll go back. But it like totally kicked me off the live stream yesterday. Like I couldn't get my sound working back again. So I just ended it because I had to end it anyway, but I had to run somewhere yesterday. So how is everybody this morning, this lovely morning? It's freaking raining here. Sucks. But yeah, if you guys couldn't hear me, I just got back. I was bringing my son's Chromebook from to his school because he forgot it at home, you know, stupid Chromebooks. So the teacher's like, make sure you charge your Chromebook at home. I'm like, do you think this kid's going to remember to charge this thing? Like, he don't remember to even charge his phone. I have to remind him to charge his phone half the time. So, you know, well, he charges that a little better. He's a little better because that's something like, he actually cares about his phone, his Chromebook. Forget it. He's like, whatever. That thing's for school. I don't care about it. Oh, my God. I mean, it's nice and all that they gave everybody Chromebooks during COVID, but oh my God, the thing is such a pain in the ass for us. We have to remember to charge it. And I'm like, well, if they're going to have these things, like it would just make sense for them to have outlets in the classroom for them because the battery is not going to last. Like, it's just not. My laptop, I'm lucky if I get an hour out of my laptop battery. Like, they just don't last. So yeah, we need rain. We definitely need rain. I mean, it's it's a good thing. It hasn't rained in quite a while, actually. Normally, we get a lot of rain this time of year, so it's been pretty dry. So I guess we kind of needed this. I mean, it's not like pouring by any means, but it's definitely raining. Gaudy girl. So I'll be home in 2 minutes, and then I'll log on to my laptop. I'm not the red light right now. How is everybody? Hey, crazy Gemini. Zero Filter Jules is here. ZZ's here. What's up, Texas? TX Tiffany. Gotti Girl. I like that name. Anonymous. Who else? Stephanie's here. Narnie. Hey, Kate. Oh, Leo wife. I was just asking about you the other day. If you're still here, I was just saying, has anybody seen Leo wife around? I haven't seen her. And there she is. That always happens. I'll be like asking about somebody and they're not here for a while, and then all of a sudden they show up. What's up, cupcakes? Angel girl. Nonsense in the house. In the his house. Looks like rain here. I guess it's raining everywhere, huh? Yeah, it's like, I mean, it's not pouring. It's just a little rainy, but they said it was a chance of rain today. So it's raining, though. It's definitely raining. So yeah, I'm just like, I'm bored. I'm bored. So I figured I'd check in with you guys. I'm like sitting at home. I'm like, what could I do? I'm working on, I have a couple orders that I was working on, but I'm kind of in waiting for them to kind of cure. So, and figured I would hop on, talk to you guys. Um, there was something I wanted to say, but I can't remember. I just got a comment from this fresh start person. It's so weird, this troll. Um, they're so obvious. These fucking trolls are so obvious. It's not like, I'm not saying that I don't have a lot of people that don't like me. I'm sure I do. Everybody does, right? If you come on here, you're going to get people that just don't like you. You know, even if you didn't do anything to them, like you're just going to get people that don't like you, especially if you have issues with another creator. You know, I was listening a little bit to Burn Toast Live last night, and she had that guy. What the hell's his name? Oh my God. Forgive me. I can't remember his name. She was streaming this guy, and he was kind of talking about the whole, you know, situation with Uni Rock and everything, right? And I haven't been following that all that closely because I just can't, you know. But he brought up a good point while they were while he was talking about this, and it's very, you know, true. He was talking about the whole parasocial relationship thing, which I'm not really sure exactly what that means. But you know, I'm assuming it means, you know, relationships online, right? And how people just kind of like blindly follow people, you know, and then they kind of like, I don't know, they kind of develop this loyalty to the person that they're following, and they defend them even when they're wrong. You know, even when they're in the wrong. And I've always found that such a fascinating part of this whole thing, is how, you know, when somebody's wrong, even this following, you know, it's almost like a cult mentality. It's very weird. But you know, when somebody's wrong, even, it's like they'll look past that and still defend the person. And it happens so much on YouTube. It's really fucking weird, you know. um I mean, because I remember being friends with both Laura and Tiffany, and there was times I just felt, you know, I just couldn't defend them. You know, they've done things that I can't defend. You know, um, and so that's, you know, that's the situation there. But Fresh Start and Kamikaze are the same person. Yeah, I think so too. I think you're 100% right on that. But anyway, my whole point being is that, you know, I think that it's pretty obvious when there's somebody who comes in here and they're so angry with me, and it's like, you know, there's really only a few people on here that I have issues with, right? Like Laura, you know, Molly Golightly, and I mean, I'd say Tiffany, but it's like I don't even really think about her fucking, you know what I'm saying? Unless something specifically happens, she's not like, I don't watch her, I don't pay attention to her, but you know, she's, ooh, that was weird. Hold on a second. Why did my headphones just turn off? That was odd. Um, but you know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't even know if I could she be trolling me? Sure, you know, but when these people come, it's pretty obvious where they're coming from. You know, these trolls, when they come into my uh, chat, it's pretty obvious. All right, let me grab my laptop. We'll take a look at this together. As you guys know, I love reading and breaking down these troll comments for some reason. I don't know. I just find it entertaining to hear what other people have to say about you. You know, like, and the things that they say that they think are gonna like trigger you. One of the obvious things that they say all the time is, you know, you're obsessed. And I'm like, all right, dude, like how many times are you going to say that until you realize that it doesn't bother me that you say that? You know, like what do you think you're accomplishing? Like, I just want to, that's why I allow these people into my chats, is because like I want to understand where their brains are at. So hold on a second. Was anybody else really bugged out um by Queen Bee's voice yesterday? It's funny. I turned her live on, and I was obviously like way late, and I turned her live on, and it was like I heard somebody talking, and I'm like, wow, this is so weird. Like, whoever this is on her panel, because I wasn't watching, I was like busy doing something, so I wasn't watching the screen, and I'm like, whoever's on her panel right now, I'm like, this is so weird because they sound like her, but like kind of, but not like her. And I'm like, oh wow, their laugh is like so similar. And then all of a sudden I realized that it actually was her. And she was sick. Like, so she was losing her voice. And I was like, oh my God. I'm like, she sounds totally different, but the same at the same time. So it was like weird. And it freaked me out. I was like, oh shit. I'm like, that was a weird like experience because it sounded like her, and it was her, but it didn't sound like her at the same time. Can you stop? All right. Oh, sorry. I can't yell at you because that's abusive. It's abusive. All right. Why can't let me open a new Chrome window here. I can't seem to get into my other thing. I have two separate Chrome windows open, one for when I'm on. All right, here we go. For you guys, and one for my business. I have like two different accounts. Could you get off? Get off. Stop it. Stop it. All right, Olie. I can't type when you're putting your head over here. All right, hold on a second. I'm just trying to go on there. She's an adult. I was in two. She's unbothered. She trolls them back. Are they bothering your daughter? That's so silly. Like, I don't even get that. All right, here we go. Okay. Stop camera. Could you shh? Be quiet. Oh. Oh, I didn't realize my sound was still going through my headphones. Okay. All right. Okay. Sir, you are being. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. All right. So let me screenshot this real quick. Do you guys hear me? That fresh account has a problem with Remy. Interesting. The more people that they have problems and don't have problems with, I feel like the more obvious they make it who they are. All right. In my, I honestly don't even fucking care who they are. Like, it doesn't even matter. I just think it's interesting how angry they are. All right, buddy. All right. Like they think saying all these things. Like yesterday, they came in here and they're like, "Your son's hyperactive," and I'm like, "Okay," and that doesn't mean that he's a bad kid. He's just a hyperactive kid. I was a hyperactive kid actually. Ugh. Hold on. I don't know what's going on with the sound thing all of a sudden. Keeps muting me because I opened up my fucking phone while I was on here. Hold on. And I've noticed that if I open my phone and I have Chrome open on my phone because it shows up on the bottom of my laptop, that's when it mutes me. So we'll see if it does it a few more times. If it does, I'm going to have to restart my laptop again. All right, let me try to pull this up here. Can you guys hear me? Give me a thumbs up if you hear me. How come this won't? Oh my God. Why is nothing working today? All right, hold on. it saying waiting? So weird. You guys hear me? Okay. If it mutes me again, I'll have to. How come this thing's not letting me get my airdrops? Very strange. All right, you know what I'll do? Instead of doing that, I'll just go to my comments on YouTube. Come on, Payne. All right. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. All right. Let me go I'll go on my notifications on here. I don't know what the hell's going on. Technology is like not my friend today. Oh my God. All right. Here we go. This person just says the stupidest shit. And I think it's really funny. So they've been trolling. I know they've been trolling nonsense, right? I don't know why. They've been trolling nonsense. They've been trolling me. They have gone into Alicia's and been very nice to Alicia, which I find interesting. Because typically, we have the same. Hold on a second. Sorry, it started playing the video. I'm trying to find their comment. I didn't read the whole thing yet, so I figured I would read it with you guys. Blank screen, are you behaving today? Blank screen is always good. All right, so this is, I guess, from yesterday's video. And let's go. This is weird. It's like, so here we go. I love these comments. I don't know why. I just love reading negative comments. Like, I think it's so funny to hear what people have to. Sorry, trying to unlock my back door here. Go ahead. Go outside, champ. Go get muddy paws because it's raining. All right. So this is so funny. And they took time to edit their comment, which I appreciate personally. Okay, so if you're not a sociopath, why do you make friends with all of them? So they're doing this thing where they're trying to like disguise who they are. I think they think that like writing you are and all this like somehow disguises their like who they are, It's like, let me write in code. But anyway, all right. Laughing my ass off. Whine because you're not invited to a family and you ready? This is their comment. Like, I have to ask, is this person drunk, high? Why can't they fucking speak properly? Whine because you're not invited to family and you whine because you're invited. You thrive in chaos. It's why you know so much. LOL. OL. What? Like, what the fuck does that even mean? What does that even mean? Whine because you're not invited. I've never whined for not being invited to a family occasion, dude. Like, I don't know. But you sound really invested in my life. You're clearly watching every live I do. Because I talked about maybe like 4 lives ago, my cousin invited me to her engagement party. And, I'm not going. Like, I'm just not going. I don't know when I ever whined about not being invited to something. But okay. I don't know. Unless they're talking about, I've never whined because I'm totally fine with not going to any of my family functions. Like if I wanted to go, I could, but I just don't want to. So how is that me whining about it? I don't want to go. So anyway, your life revolves around Molly commenting about Molly. What? Dude, this is where fucking commas and periods are your friend. Okay? Because what you're writing right here, I think what you're trying to say is that your life revolves around Molly. That should be one sentence, right? Or if you add a comment there, right, it becomes like a list where you're listing things. But what you wrote here is that my life revolves around Molly commenting about Molly, right? See what periods and fucking commas could do? So like, I don't think they get it. I don't think that's why I make fun of you for not fucking punctuating. Because your lack of punctuation can change the entire context of what you're trying to say. So it's like, say if you had a friend named Dick, right? And you're like, hold on, trying to think of a good example here. Like, I really like to hang out with Dick, right? No, that's a bad example. All right, let me think on that one. Let me sit on that one for a second. I'm trying to give you a good example of where a comma can change the entire context of a sentence, okay? Just a comma. It could change the whole context of a sentence. So what you're saying is that my life revolves around Molly commenting about Molly, which makes no sense. But if you would have put a period there, or I'm sorry, a comma, then it would have been like, okay, so my life revolves around these two things, but you keep going. So now it just doesn't make any sense. Okay. Commenting about Molly, hoping Molly reads your comments and feels hopeless and insecure as you do. Oh my God, bro, just put a fucking period. That there should be a period after do. You couldn't do it for 5 years. Give that up and go run the 1,000,001 businesses you copied and failed. Oh my God, bro, like this doesn't even make sense. Let me try to read this in one stretch and try to make sense of it. Okay. So if you're not a sociopath, why do you make friends with all of them? That's the only time they use punctuation. So I could understand that. I don't understand what the fuck you're talking about because I don't know who's a sociopath that I'm friends with, but okay. Are they here? Are they here? All right. I'm just telling you this for your own good because this doesn't make sense, dude. You know, and it's very hard to understand. And if you're gonna come in here and you're gonna try to troll, like make it fucking make sense and make it legible so that I can understand what you're trying to fucking say. This just makes you look stupid and uneducated. All right, so your life revolves around Molly commenting about Molly, hoping Molly reads your comments and feels as hopeless and insecure as you do. You couldn't do it for 5 years. Give that up and go run the 1,000,001 businesses you copied and hoping Molly reads your comments and feels hopeless and insecure as you do. You couldn't do it 5 years. Give that up and go run the 1,000,001 businesses you copied and failed. What the fuck are you even trying to say, dude? Like, I really just don't even understand this. What a waste of fucking time. Because it doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. Like, you're so fucking illiterate, it's not even funny. I feel sorry for you, dude. I do. But it shows me when you write comments like this that you're like watching my every move, which is weird because you're like, oh my God, you're obsessing with Molly. But like, you know that I was invited to a family party. Why? You know what I'm saying? Doesn't that make you kind of look obsessive at the same time? You thrive in chaos. LOL. If I thrived in chaos, see, here's the difference. Okay. I don't go around trying to start dumpster fires everywhere. Okay. Like, I pretty much stay in this little community here on YouTube. I haven't really ventured out all that much, right? Somebody who thrives in chaos, what they do is they find chaos everywhere they go. So Tiffany's a great example. Laura's a great example of that, right? She ventures out into new communities. She's constantly looking for excitement. She's constantly looking for the next fight, the next battle, you know, from new people all the time. You know, that's what somebody who thrives in chaos does. I don't do that. So, but nice try. Are they in the chat? Let's see what they have to say here. I mean, you know, here we go again with the obsession thing because, you know, that's always worked. That's always worked. I don't see them. I saw, oh, here we go. Making a live about me. It's not about you, dude. We're talking about you, but the whole live isn't about you, dude. We'll change the subject soon, okay? Making a live about me doesn't heal your sob, girl. What's a sob? What's a sob, girl? Anybody? Seems like I triggered the fuck out of you. Laughing my ass off because it's all true. Laughing my ass off. You laugh your ass off a lot. Do I sound triggered? No. I just love to point out how stupid people like this, like yourself, are, because it's kind of funny. I find it entertaining. What is a sob girl? Could you explain? See, there's where a comma would help again, kind of, right? You're making a live about me doesn't heal your sob, comma, girl. Because when you say sob girl, that's like one thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is fucking just hard to read. I know you're trying to disguise your handwriting so that we can't figure you out, because you know that really disguises you. But it's just making things a little more confusing, honestly. But it's pretty obvious who you are. I mean, you're not the brightest crayon in the box. Because here's the thing too that these people don't realize, right? There is somebody yesterday that I haven't mentioned in a long time, long time. Haven't talked about them. Mentioned them yesterday. All of a sudden, this account is back in my chat. They haven't been here for a while, but they're like so fucking angry after yesterday for some reason. After I mentioned this person, they came in here. So it just kind of makes it obvious, that along with the other things that they do. You know what I'm saying? It's like all the circumstantial evidence is pointing to this one person. And you're just not good at this, girl. You're not. You're not good at it. I know your tricks, what you do to try to go into chats and disguise yourself. Sometimes she pretends she's an English person. So she'll go in chats and she'll use words like pram instead of stroller, because that's what people overseas use, It's like, yeah, you're not that good at this. You're just not. You're allowing me in your chat. You call me obsessed over a comment. Weirdo. I am allowing you in my chat because I could very easily just block your ass and then you wouldn't be allowed in here. You see how that works? Kind of like how Laura does and Tiffany and Molly Golightly, how Betty Bullhorn just hangs the phone up on somebody who calls, doesn't even let them get the question out. I let you assholes come in here and waste my time and the time of the people that are sitting in my chat, with your bullshit and your trolling. Like, I let you fucking troll me. Yes, I do. I've seen them talk about really old stuff. So yes, exactly. And here's the thing too, right? They've been here for a while and they have a very good memory, which also makes me and leads me to believe that it's the same fucking person. It's like, dude, you're just so fucking obvious. Marissa should try volunteering at our son's school. Oh wait, she probably wouldn't pass the background check. She's not a scout. Mom's trying to help you get thicker skin. Consider it a favor, fresh start. Like, yeah, exactly. You're very sensitive. When you write, you should know, okay? You could go back to 5 years ago on my videos. You should know, and my community posts, you should know that if you come in my comment section and write some stupid shit, I'm going to give you the attention you want, for your stupidity. Like, you should just know that by now. I've been doing this since I've been going live. I love highlighting stupid comments. I think it's hilarious. So thank you for giving me some content. I appreciate it. The baby voice? Whose baby voice? My baby voice? Or Tiffany's baby voice? Whose baby voice are you talking about? Or Laura's baby voice? So clearly somebody in here just trying to stir the pot. Stirring the pot. Same person just, again, thrives in chaos. I know. What is LNFAO? Capone has me blocked and a few other subs of hers because I comment about Laura, yet their leader doesn't have me blocked. That's actually kind of surprising. I don't think it's Capone, although it could be. But yeah, Laura's baby talk is cringy as fuck. Well, this person made it extremely obvious who they were by going in and being nice to Alicia. That's where they fucking went wrong. Because typically, right, the same people, me and Alicia, both, for a while, would talk about Laura, talk about Molly Golightly, right? So you would think that somebody who is in one of their groups would dislike both of us, not one of us. You know what I'm saying? So that eliminates in my opinion, that eliminates anybody in either one of their groups. Because they were kind to her, very kind to her, in her comment section. So now that leaves it open for 2 fucking people to me. 2 people. And the name is interesting too, the Fresh Start name. Is it somebody who left for a while and then came back? But I more so think it's one person, one of the 2 people. Because I know that this one person still tries to contact Alicia and, talk to her and be friendly with her, which is fine. I'm just saying that's what makes it very obvious about who they are. They only started going at me when I left Molly. Really interesting. But I've seen them in other chats talking shit about her. So one person with 2 names. Yes. One person, 2 names. 2 names. I wish they could grow a set and talk shit under their account that we all would know them under. Yeah, that's the other thing too. It's like, why not just come in here under your regular account? Like, you're probably not blocked. Chances are you're not blocked. Okay. So I don't see what the big deal is. Like, you clearly want to tell me about myself, but you're a puss. Like, tell me about myself under your regular account. See, that's the difference between me and all these other people. Is like, I will tell you about yourself right here on my channel. I don't need to hide under, fake troll accounts to tell you about yourself. You know what it is? It's because if they come in here under their own name and try to tell me about myself, then that makes them less victim-like. So that's why they do this whole trolling thing, is because if they come back under their troll account, then, they could keep the narrative going that, like, I talk about them and they don't talk about me. They don't do anything to me. It makes them look like a victim if they come in here, but it's pretty fucking obvious at the same time who they are. So it's like, hello, fucking hello. I'm working on starting about 5 different channels on what? Ow. I just stubbed my toe. So yeah, I just thought it was interesting that they have so much to say. And now they ran away again. They ran away again, like they always do. Come in here, talk a bunch of shit, and then run away. Trolls aren't the same as they used to be. I miss the does your couch pull out trolls, because these ones suck badly. Yeah, they're like, oh my God. I just like, dude, I've been getting trolled for years with the same fucking shit. Like they say the same things over and over again, thinking that these same things for 5 years now are going to trigger me, like, oh, my teeth, that's like that's the go-to. I'm like, oh shit, wow, I have fucked up teeth. No, you don't fucking say. Like, all right. So that's number one. Then it's my family. That's the next thing they go to. They're like, oh, we're going to throw the fact that she doesn't talk to her family in her face. That'll trigger her. But it's like, okay, my choice that I'm not talking to my family. Next. Next. And then, then they'll go to my son. Oh my God, your son's hyperactive. Oh my God. I'm so offended by that. Like, you hurt my feelings. Meanwhile, I would never bring up, some personal shit about their kids. But hey, that's another thing that lets me know who exactly it is. Because there was 2 people. Laura used to make comments about my son all the time while we were on the phone. She'd be like, oh my God, like she was annoyed by him, and I'm like, sorry, dude, he's 6 years old and he's like a little hyperactive, and I shouldn't be on the phone with you. Like, you're annoyed. I mean, you're annoyed. It's not your kid. What are you annoyed by? But she used to, I could tell I'm not stupid. She'd be on the phone. My son would be interrupting us like normal 6-year-olds do. I mean, her kids are how old and still come in and interrupt her while she's live? I mean, that's just what kids do, no matter what age they are, but she used to be like, oh my God. And then Tiffany also used to make comments too, like, oh, okay, can you just tell him to sit down and, do this, play with his cars? And I'm like, yeah, I could tell him that, but it's probably not going to last that long, Tiffany. Sorry, your son was a little angel who used to just sit there and do whatever you told him to do, I'm sure. It's easy to say when your kids are teenagers, Just like when I look back and I'm like, oh, the baby days weren't that bad. But while I was going through them, I was like, oh my God, I'm never having another kid. Like, what did I do to myself? Because it was a lot of work, So it's like, just like when you get a dog. I got this dog and, I forgot Snoop was so well behaved for so long that I forgot how hard it was to have a puppy and like how much they chew your house up and fuck things up, It's like you kind of forget, it's like hindsight's 2020 when, when your kid's 15 years old, it's kind of hard to forget how they acted at 6. Nonsense only supports you when it's about her, but this isn't about her, and here she is. So, dude, you're just not good at this. I'm obsessed, right? Wow, you seem really bothered. It's so funny because you keep coming in here and saying that I'm obsessed with this and that, and I just laugh at you. But me saying that you sound obsessive, because you seem to know everything I talk about on every live that I do. You seem real triggered by that. Laughing my ass off, you idiot. Can you prove you're a hypocrite, please, and whine about spelling more? This really could be Capone too. They're really bad at this. They're really bad. There's one more person, actually. I think it could be. That also could be. You know what? I just thought about that. Yeah, there's one more person that I think they should be working right now at their, janitorial job or whatever they do, but clearly that's not a fucking thing. That's not gonna happen. Yeah, he was interrupting Laura talking about herself. I'm unblocked. I can see fresh start now. Oh, they unblocked you? Aw, you should feel privileged. You should feel privileged. So yeah, I don't know. I find it fascinating. Like, I mean, I might be alone in that, but I find it fascinating how these people come in here and say the dumbest shit. I do. Sorry. I just do. Like half the time they come in here and they can't spell, they can't punctuate, they don't make sense. Like if I'm gonna troll somebody, I'm gonna make it fucking count, It's funny how when schedules change, the trolls notice me more than anyone else. Yeah, right? Because the hypocrisy and the trolling is what gets me. Like, they're like, oh my God, you're obsessed. But then they'll rattle off everything that you have talked about in the last like 5 years. And it's like, well, if I'm obsessed because I watch somebody that I don't like, right? This is by your own definition. Then you come in here and you do the same thing that you're accusing me of doing. Wouldn't that mean that you're also obsessed then? I mean, and who cares? Even if I was obsessed, right? Let's just say I'm obsessed, right? Why does that affect you? Some supposed random person, right? Why would my obsession with somebody else even bother you or affect you? Their IQ is as low as the bridge they are. That's a good one, Nada. That's a good one. Like, I don't understand why my obsession would even have any type of effect on your life. But I don't know how many times I had to say, on this platform that like for people like Laura and Molly Golightly, as long as they're here acting like damn fools and saying stupid shit and doing stupid shit, I'll be here doing commentary on it. Like, it's as simple as that. So if you want to refer to that as an obsession with somebody, I guess so. I mean, sure. But you got to try to find something else to say. You guys are getting played out. It's like a fucking record that's skipping, or like a parrot. You're obsessed. You're obsessed. Like who needs to hear that? I mean, come troll me with some shit that might actually offend me, is all I'm saying. Do better. If you're going to come here and troll, do better. That's all. I'm trying to encourage you to do better. Just like I encouraged Laura to do better with her candles, right? And it worked. It fucking worked. She made improvements. I do have to tell you guys this. Hold on. Actually, I'll show you guys this because I almost fucking died the other day. Hold on. Not literally, but this was kind of funny. I was in Ulta. I told you guys I went to Ulta the other day. Hold on. Ah, fuck. My stupid thing's not going to work. Let's see if it works this time. Yes, I became a parrot. I certainly did. Why is my airdrop not working? I wonder if it's because it's connected to let me see if I could drop this somewhere else. Hold on a second. Let me drop this in my notepad. See if it'll share. Hold on a second. If I could open it from there. All right. All right. Let's see if this works. This should work. You guys are going to laugh at this one because I was kind of actually shocked to see this. But did you know Glamorous Life? That does sound familiar. How could I open this? Hold on a second because I don't need people seeing all my notes. Hold on a second. I'm just trying to open something here. There we go. Okay. Close this. So I'm in Ulta the other day, and I was completely shocked when I walked by this. Let me just get to my screen here. Look, you guys are going to be shocked too. Oh, where the fuck? What the fuck? Why is this? Hold on a second. What's wrong with my fucking laptop today? Now it's not giving me the option to share this. She passed away. Oh, get out of here. What happened? Oh my God. No, I didn't see a blue waffle, but oh, here we go. Okay. I did see this. And I was pretty shocked. I gotta say. I was like, holy shit, a Fruit Loop candle in Ulta. A fucking Fruit Loop candle. I had to say it did smell pretty good. I wasn't about to buy it or anything, but I was like, what the fuck? Glamorous Life. Where did she pass from? I'm sorry to hear that. I don't know who that is though. I know the name, like the name sounds very familiar, but that's very sad. I was fucking shocked. So Laura, I think Ulta's copying you, dude. I like the name they put on it though. Serious Case of the Munchies. But I was like, are you fucking kidding me? There's a Fruit Loop candle in Ulta. What the fuck? Somebody's copying Laura. She'll claim that somebody's copying her. When in reality, I mean, people have been doing this probably for years, but I thought it was pretty funny that I seen that. And then there was another one. I don't know if you guys could kind of see in the background where there's like a shit ton of sprinkles in it. I don't know what the name of that one is. I can't see it, but yeah, this one does look good. The Fruit Loops look pretty good. Like they actually look like Fruit Loops. But I thought it was really funny. I was like, oh shit. Fucking Fruit Loop candle. Who would have thought? The fragrance oil is called Fruity Loops. Oh, okay. So yeah, it smelled good. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know, I don't know. I don't know how it smelled burning like a thing, in the house like that, like a whole room filled with Fruit Loop smell. But the cake one, the one with the sprinkles, smelled really good. But I just want to know what happened. Are those actual cake sprinkles that they put in there? I see a lot of people doing that, and I'm like, do they melt? Like, what happens to them? Another one that I burn in the summer is called Bite Me. Smells exactly like Hawaiian Punch. Ooh, I wonder when she's going to start using her Cricut and her press that she said we copied her with. Oh yeah, the press I had my press for years, dude. I've had it since I mean, if I have to show my Amazon receipt, hold on. Actually, I'll look it up and see what year I bought it. I had my Cricut for like 3 years now. Actually, I had to look that up the other day because it broke. It's just not cutting. So I sat on the phone with them for like an hour the other day, and I don't know, somehow the girl came to the conclusion that I need like a new housing for it. So they're sending that to me. But let me see when I bought my heat press. Hold on. I gotta log into my Amazon. But yeah, everybody copied her because Laura's definitely the only person on the planet that owns a Cricut. She thought of that all by herself. Everybody's copying her with everything. Which is funny because I was going the reason I was actually going to use my Cricut and decided that it was broken, and I had mentioned it on here. Here's the funny part, okay? I had mentioned it on here that I was trying to make these candles, right? And I was trying to use vinyl for this candle. And Laura, 2 days later, all of a sudden learned how to use a Cricut that she had sitting in a box for like 5 years, you know, just so like she could say somebody copied her. So hold on a second. Orders, heat press. So let's see what date I ordered that. I could just tell you right now, I don't know how she's thinking this is going to be profitable for her unless she's charging a ridiculous amount of money for sweatshirts. Like, I just don't find selling, I don't know. It's a lot of work, dude. It's a lot of work to make t-shirts yourself. You know, people think it's like that easy and it's just not. Okay, so I bought my heat press August 8th, 2020. August 8th, 2020. I bought my heat press. So that's quite a while ago for me to be copying Laura. But I called ya a copycat of SG. That's not being nice, weirdo. Nice weirdo. Bro, again with the comments, please. I called you a copy. How am I copying Alicia though? I just don't get it. Like me and Alicia are not even doing anything close to the same thing. So I don't know. I don't understand how I'm copying Alicia either, or Laura, or anybody for that matter. Like, if that's the case, that just because of the fact that I started a business, right? If that's copying, well then, I mean, we all copy, right? Because anybody who started a business, let's go back in time and find the first person who ever sold something. And there, you know, that's who we're all copying. I mean, to start a business, if you're going to say I'm copying somebody because I started a business, that's just like absurd. Because how many fucking people have online businesses at this point in time? Really? And Alicia is actually not even doing the big candles anymore. She's mostly doing soaps now. So I don't know. I don't make soap. So I don't know how the fuck I'm copying her, but nice try. Are you jealous because you can't do anything? Because the only fucking talent you have is going into chats and writing in really bad English and grammar? Is that, you know, maybe you're jealous because you can't do or make anything? Not even a channel? You can't even come in here under your own name? You know, do you really think that bothers me coming from like a person who's hiding under a fake account? Like, do you really think that hurts my feelings? That you said I'm copying somebody? Okay, I'm copying people. And what's next? What do you have next? Obsession? Are you going to say I'm obsessed with somebody next? Is that your next comment? And then are you going to follow that up with laughing my nass off? Laughing my nass off? Or whatever the fuck? Okay, Mooly, laughing my ass off. What happened to your other channel, laughing my ass off? Who are you talking to, dude? Nobody knows who you're talking to. What other channel are you talking about? What happened to what other channel? Yeah, this is not a good troll. It's just like, it's kind of exhausting after a while. Laughing my ass off. You don't have to laugh. You don't have to follow everything with laughing my ass off. It makes you sound like you're not sure about yourself. Like you have a nervous tick or something. Oh my God. Grown ass woman acting this way. It's disgusting. It's kind of sad. It's kind of sad. I don't know who the fuck they're talking. Who's Mooly? That's the other thing. Like, if you're going to make names up and shit, make your own fucking names up. Stop using everybody else's shit. Be original. For fuck's sakes. Fresh start. What happened to Moose's size 5 is what I want to know. And her 90K. Did you guys see how fucking huge she knew? Moderator. I'm going to throw up. Moderator sent me a picture. Bro, that was the most... That shit was gross. No offense. It was fucking gross. She was talking about how her... go bark at the cat. she was talking about yesterday that her daughter's foot got like caught under the brake pedal because they were wearing Crocs and they got in an accident and it severed the foot. Oh my God, dude. And she sent me a picture. Thank you. But I had to open it because now I'm like, fuck, I want to see what this looks like. Oh my God, it was bad. Like it didn't sever the foot off. It just like there was a huge fucking gash running from like, I would say the ball of her foot on the side of her foot, on the inside of her foot, right below the ankle. So it was running from like about the ball of her foot, you know, toes, all the way to the pretty much under the ankle. This huge gash. Oh God, it was gross. It was fucking gross. But anyway, all right, hold on. I gotta remember whose channel this was on. It might have been. I keep getting these two channels confused. Hold on. There's the Tragic Tea, and then the Diane one. I think it was Tragic Tea. Let me double check this. I mean, if this is a ad for, you know, joining the gym, count me the fuck out. I have no interest. Yeah, it's on this one. Oh my God, dude. Like, girl, this ain't your angle. Well, she don't know her fucking angles, clearly. Clearly. Hold on a second. Yeah, always wear tennis shoes. Kind of funny, but unfortunately, a lot of people in here have me blocked. Why? Why is that? I work at the ortho trauma and someone had to lose their heel in a wreck. Oh my God. Oh God. Oh God. I'm right here, bitch. Okay. Good. Enjoy the show. Okay. No Crocs while driving. I won't. You will never have to worry about me wearing Crocs while I'm driving, dude. Like this bitch wants to claim she's a size 5, maybe like a ring size 5. Maybe her ring's a size 5. Look at the fucking thumbnail. Hold on. Like Buddha, like a fucking Buddha statue. I don't even like, dude, look, I'm not like, I hate laughing at people's weight and shit. My mom was overweight like her whole life, and it's a struggle. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not here to fucking laugh at people, but like my mom also was realistic about her size, you know, and she didn't try to squeeze herself into clothes that didn't fit, and she also didn't lie to everybody and tell people, yeah, I'm a size 5, you know, and I'm going to the gym, and like, come on, dude, this is. Oh, did I? Hold on. I forgot to share the screen. This is just, come on, dude. This is not, she looks like a Buddha statue. Fresh Start needs to smoke a bowl. You were triggered all night. Your son doesn't act like that around anyone but you. Okay. Well, that's good then, right? If my son's hyperactive and he acts out, I'd rather him act out with just me than, at school and everything else. So thank you for the compliment. Do you have me blocked, bitch? And say ibg. Hold on. This person's comments are so fucking funny. They're so angry. What are you so angry about, dude? I ran from you, you crazy bitch. Who sounds crazy right now? The person who's like laughing at your stupidity, or you getting all fucking like, you crazy bitch? Where are you, bitch? I'm right here, bitch. You got me blocked, bitch. All right. This person's funny. How angry they are over fucking YouTube. Like, seriously, come on. Who sounds triggered here? Is it me or is it you? All right, so let's go back to this. Oh, what happened? Never mind. You crazy bitch. Oh my God, dude. This person, I think they just drink, maybe. Maybe they're drunk, you know? Hold on. Pulls the stick out of fresh air. I'm not annoyed, psycho. I'm not annoyed, psycho. I'm not annoyed, psycho, period. I'm pointing out the hypocrisy and the nerve you have talking about other mothers, moron. Other mothers, moron? What's a mother's moron? Do you mean other mothers, moron? Because then that would make sense. So you change the context when you don't use the commas. But what other mothers am I talking about? I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about, but all right. Anyway, back to this.
I just don't. You remember how sick he was coming to my.
And by the way, her hair. Oh my God.
House. Yeah, I'll never forget it. He had long nails. He was really white. He had that long beard. His hair. I never saw him look so bad.
Oh, so here she is again talking about her quote unquote friend, Princess. This poor guy. You know, I have to assume that he doesn't see this or like, I just feel bad for the guy. You know, I think that Betty Bullhorn needs to lend her book, what is it? The Language of Letting Go. It's like this codependency book to Princess, because I do think that he's codependent. I do. You know, I think that he relies on her husband, you know, a lot. And there's a lot of ass kissing that goes on there because, you know, his living situation and all this stuff. And, you know, this is not how a friend should treat another friend. You shouldn't get up on the internet, tell all of his personal business. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is just not how you treat your friends. Especially somebody, this isn't like an internet friend. This is like a real life friend who lived in this woman's house and watched her child, and how, you know, he was good enough to take care of your child and do all these things for you. But whatever. It's so sad. What are they saying about my son now? Dude, I don't care what you say about my son. Like, you don't even know my son, supposedly, right? Whatever, dude. Just shut up. All right. Hold on, I'm just scrolling down. Oh my God. I don't have anyone blocked. Y'all are fucking delusional. Y'all pretending I'm not here when I'm screenshotting, y'all idiots. I'm screenshot big, you idiots. What are you going to exactly do with those screenshots? Like, are you going to send them to the police? Are you going to start a lawsuit? Like, what exactly are you doing with the screenshots that you're taking? Oh, all right, guys. I know everybody in my chat's scared now because, you know, Fresh starts screenshotting y'all's comments. We know you don't say y'all on a normal basis. Come on, stop.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. But yeah, what we've done for him was we've extended his life. It's up to him if he wants to survive or not. Yeah. And right now I see him as one of the most selfish people. And
that's really rich coming from one of the most selfish people on the planet.
Look what I just lost my mother. Do you think that I want to go through this again? Yeah. Waiting game. Last night, the night before last, he sounded like he was ready to run a marathon. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? Adrian, by the way, do you think he's drinking?
Can we just look at her dog, the bounty, like hunter hair right now? Like, what the fuck is going on here, dude? Did I tell you guys about... I don't remember which channel it was on. We'll play that after.
Adrian's honest. He says, yeah, probably. We can't stop him from drinking. Do you think if he moved to California, he would drink a lot more? Yeah. No. But the thing is
I don't think when you're an alcoholic, okay, it just goes to show how much, you know, research they've done. Yeah, very unflattering angle. I think it's just in all fairness, I think it's just a bad angle, dude. And it's a combination between that and the sweater that she's wearing. Like, it's not helping, you know. But anyway, you know, this just goes to show how uneducated she is about alcoholics. Like, it doesn't matter where they live, they're gonna drink. You know what I'm saying? You're not doing anything that's saving this man's life except for shaming him for his alcoholism, which, like, you know, what happens is when you just keep shaming an addict, all it does, and I learned this firsthand from my own experience, because I didn't publicly shame an addict, but I, you know, years ago, like, I just gave up on them. Like, because I didn't understand addiction at the time when I was going through this. Like, I didn't understand what addiction was and what it did to people. I was very, very uneducated about it at the time. Okay. And so it was just like in my brain, I was just like, just stop, you know, just stop doing what you're doing. And that's it. And that was like, I didn't understand it, you know? So, but I was also like, what, 23 at the time, 24. And I really just did not have a good understanding of addiction the way I do now, you know? So I was like, not doing what she's doing, but just expecting it to stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, and not understanding the struggle. And all that does is kind of force the person into like more hiding about it, more lying about it, you know? So it just doesn't matter where he lives, though. It's not going to change the addiction. You know, him living in a different place, it's not gonna fucking do anything. What's this asshole saying? You're literally lying to your audience right now. It's going to be posted with commentary. If you spent this time with your son without screaming, he'd be more in control. My son's at school, you fucking idiot. How would you like me to spend time with him at school when he's at school? Like, you just sound so ignorant right now. And if you mention my son one more time, honestly, because now you're bothering the people in my chat, you're gonna go. You're gonna have to be blocked.
His mother's house where his brother lives. His brother and mother live. They have like a little golf course in the backyard.
But please do post that with comment, whatever the fuck you're talking about, posting with commentary. Go for it.
He didn't have access to like a 7-Eleven. It was far out, and that's what got him so sick. Was because the brother and mother didn't realize that he had become an alcoholic, and they were like, "Oh hell no, we're not going to bring you to the store to buy alcohol. You're drinking too much." And that's when he started to go through the withdrawals and start freaking out, and that's why he kept going in and out of the hospital, in and out of the hospital, in and out of the hospital.
Sounds like he doesn't have a very supportive family. I mean, they're like, "Oh, you're drunk. Okay, go live in Pennsylvania." Like, that's kind of fucked up. Like, this guy, it just sounds like he just doesn't have the right type of support system around him. Even if he wanted to stop drinking, you know, it's almost like everybody's just kind of given up on him, which does happen with addicts because it is frustrating to deal with an addict of any type. You know, it is. I get it. But like, where's his support system? It sounds like his family just kind of left him flat on his ass, high and dry, you know, and it's kind of sad.
And then he got to me, and I had no idea he looked that bad. I had no idea he looked that bad. When I left him, the last picture of him in shape, he looked fine. He was well shaven. There was no pain. There was nothing. He literally drank Bud Light Lime-A-Rita. And you know what? When I was in Chicago,
what does it matter what he was drinking?
I went down to the Walgreens and they had alcohol. And what? I walked right past Bud Light Lime-A-Rita and I said, "Oh my God, they still make those."
Okay, what does this have to do with anything?
That's what he used to.
Her hair is so bad right
drink when he lived with me.
Those are hardcore. I drank those when I was in Alabama.
Yeah, he fucked up. I know them. But now, he said he could drink a bottle of vodka. I was like, nobody can drink a bottle of vodka. He's like, "You want to make a bet?"
Oh my God, no, princess, we don't want to make a bet.
Now he likes Fireball and Amaretto.
Well, that's why his
Fireball, from what I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that Fireball doesn't have that high of an alcohol content.
Oh, was that Fireball, that acid. Oh,
he won't go to, he's not even open to doctors, Adrian, me talking about rehab or his family. Anytime someone brings up rehab, it's don't waste your time. I'm never going to go. Because you know that at the hospital, if he said, "I really want a place to go," they would have put him in a detox unit. He keeps refusing it. I've been to detox just to get the Xanax out of my system.
right.
I'm glad that's in the past.
I've never seen somebody play with their zipper.
Or some people actually believe that I still abuse that.
He just zippered her shirt up and then unzippered it. Like, what are you doing?
I can't get it. You fucking crazy?
No, they're stupid.
I mean, an addict will talk like an addict. If I had a box of Xanax, yes, I would take them.
Yeah.
I would, but I know that I'm never going to be able to get back the bars 2 milligrams and be able to. You can't do it. You just can't get it anymore. And that was the only thing I was ever addicted to. I don't like alcohol. If you've ever drank with me, after 2 drinks, I'm useless. I'm just useless. I'm like,
She doesn't like alcohol, right? But how many times has she been on here and we've seen her shit-faced? Does everybody remember the clip from last year when she was like, "You better snatch me"? Like, she was fucking hammered in some hotel room somewhere. And she's like, "You better fucking super snatch me. You can't believe what happened tonight." She gets drunk way fucking more than most people I fucking know. All these people, like, the first sign of being an alcoholic is people that they are always like, like Betty Bullhorn. How many fucking drunk streams has she done? And then she's like, I didn't really like alcohol. It's not really my thing. But it's like, girl, you have drunk a lot. Like, for me, like, that's a lot. Even if it's like once a month, that's a lot. I mean, fuck. I don't really like alcohol.
More than 2 drinks. I'm already drunk.
I used to drink too.
I have to hop off, guys. Have a good night. I have
You
to
too.
get going and stuff. Have a good one.
I used to
What about the time that Mallory came, right? And they went out to dinner to the fanciest Italian restaurant, the Olive Garden, and she like wasn't she like already so hammered when she got there?
I used to drink too a lot.
Yeah.
That
But
she would go home.
I woke up one day and I never like was in a blackout. Like I never got so bad that like I blacked out and didn't know a damn thing from the night before. And one day I did, and I was like, I didn't know how I got home.
In order for Princess to get sober, there has to be like some type of like reward in a sense for him, right? Like there has to be a better alternative for him out there for him to do. You know, he clearly just can't tolerate normal everyday life. So that's why I'm saying, like, where's his support system? You know what I'm saying? Where are the people that are, you know, they just want him to stop, but they're not doing anything. You know, they're like, go to rehab, you know, like, but what's the plan after rehab? What's the plan after detox when he gets out from detox? How do you help him from that point out to keep him off of alcohol? Maybe that's why he's so resistant, is because he doesn't have a plan to come out and not drink, you know? And I really feel bad for alcoholics, especially because alcohol is just so available, dude. Like it is so hard to stop drinking when you could literally just walk into, I mean, it's not like this everywhere, but here it is, right? In New York, you could go into any gas station and buy alcohol. Like I know some places have like special stores, like liquor stores or package stores, whatever they call them. But see, you know, there's so many of them around. You could go to the supermarket, you could go to the gas station, you know, the liquor store, like, and it's like so available that it's even harder to quit alcohol, in my opinion.
I didn't know what happened, and it scared the living shit out of me.
And then it's very commonly used. It's not like, you know, if you're trying to quit like a drug like heroin or something, right? You know, you have to cut off those friends who who do that. You know, that'll help you moving forward, is to like erase those people's phone, you know, numbers out of your phone. This way you don't have contact with them. But like alcohol, again, you know, you could go out for fucking breakfast or brunch and people are drinking alcohol. You know, so it's like it's really hard to avoid it. And I don't know, my heart goes out to people are struggling with alcohol addictions and trying to quit. It's really hard.
I was like, okay, I'm done. And I never drank again. And I didn't even have any desire to drink again, ever. And I probably, like, people ask me all the time, like, would I ever drink again? Like, whatever, like, if like an occasion, like a wedding or something. And I might, I don't know. But I know that I could never go back to the way I was. And I did it because I was depressed after my father.
Why does she always look like she's suffering when other people are talking? Like, it's like, what the fuck?
Passed away. So it was just something that I latched onto after he passed away. And I just would never go back to it again.
That's the other part with Princess's situation. Like, we don't know, and it's none of our business, but like, what's the trauma that, you know, did Princess go through some type of trauma in his life prior to, you know, his drinking and drug use and stuff like that? Like, and has that been dealt with? You know, has he dealt with that? I mean, he seems like a pretty happy-go-lucky kind of character, but I do think that she exaggerates his everything, his addiction, his drinking. I think she, you know, we've seen that, and we've already had proof that she has exaggerated his illness and you know, all his health conditions. Because I mean, she literally almost had me convinced that the guy was dying last year, you know? I mean, she came on here, he's dying. Oh, you know, fainting, fucking, she's so sad and so hurt over it. And then sure enough, he pops up with a fucking Tom Ford suit and they're drinking together on vacation. It's like, what the fuck? So it's very hard to believe that he's doing as badly as she tries to, you know, paint it out to be. Because it seems to me like he's a very high functioning alcoholic. So, I mean, he helps run one of their Airbnbs, and then I believe he has another job at a hospital or something. So, I mean, that's pretty high functioning that he could, you know, hold on to a job and everything.
Yeah, I could. If you told me that there was no more alcohol on the planet, no more wine, alcohol, or anything, what? You would assume Princess drank it all. No, I would be fine with that. I'd be fine with that. Like when I go away on like a cruise, or me and him go to one of those resorts, we can't do the all you can drink thing. Like I'm like done after like one day. I can't drink every.
Oh, whoa. I'm sorry, Wonder Twin. I actually just pinned your comment by accident while I was scrolling through the chat, but I'm reading it, and that is, yeah, that's another thing when you're trying to, quit alcohol. It's very dangerous to do it like that, cold turkey, because you can have a seizure, and it's very scary. But I'm very happy to hear that you're doing okay now, and I'm sorry that you had to go through that. My dad used to try quitting, and I mean, he couldn't even go hours without drinking. It was just, that's how addictive it is. It's really scary, and it's sad for the people that get addicted to it because it's so easy to get addicted to, you know. And you're right, he does need medical intervention, but I don't I don't buy the care that her and her husband supposedly have, because I feel like, I don't know, maybe they would educate themselves a little bit more instead of just like, here, do this, and be there. And I'm not, I'm not gonna blame her husband 100% because I don't know what his role is and what he does. But just from hearing her talk and the few conversations that have heard between her and the husband, it just seems like, they just want him to just stop. Like, they don't understand all the shit that could possibly happen, or that comes along with addiction, like, which is weird because she claims she went to detox and rehab and stuff, so you would think that she would have a better understanding of it, but it's like almost like they just don't have any patience with him. Like, addicts are gonna fuck up, they're gonna relapse, they're gonna fuck up, so you have to know that going into it.
Every day.
Right.
It's not me, and it's hard for me to drink in the house.
Good Lord.
It's just a social thing for me.
Oh yeah, definitely. I had to be.
She has a full stock bar in her house, like, but claims to not drink alcohol.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm staying at a hotel and I go downstairs and there's people there for happy hour, absolutely, I'll order a drink.
So then you're.
Not his princess here.
There was princess.
He's like, he needs to drink at work.
He needs to drink at work, princess, and after work. Adrian says that he needs a drink before work. That princess needs a drink during work, and princess needs a drink after work.
Well, that's good. Rat him out for drinking at work, so he loses his job.
That's bad.
Yeah, because you would get like the shakes and shit. Yeah.
And the thing is I would like to talk to him. I don't think he'll be honest with me. I want to know, like, what happened to him in his life. I think there has to be more to that, and I think.
Wow, that's a really weird statement. That is a really fucking weird statement. They've been friends for over 10 years, allegedly, right? Well, not allegedly. We know from Wife Swap. And she doesn't know, like, his history, like his story, what happened to him in his life. That's fucking strange. That shows me the level of their friendship is not one that is very deep. Because, like, wouldn't you know those things about somebody that you called your best friend? I don't know. Well, I guess not, because I had a best friend, but we were kids at the time, and I didn't know she was struggling with a lot of shit that I didn't find out until, she tried to take her own life. She attempted it several times, but, like, I didn't know. I had no idea what she was struggling with, but I don't know. That's as children. I mean, we were 14 years old at the time, and I think children have more of a tendency to, like, hide things from each other. You know what I'm saying? As adults, though, I kind of find that odd that they've never, with the amount of time that they've spent together, they've never discussed things like that.
I think that if the worst happens and he passes away, that's always going to stick with me, is what happened to him in his life. Like, and the thing is, the brother's never going to tell me. Maybe the brother doesn't even know. Maybe the mother doesn't even know either. But it's his mother and father in a rock group a long time ago, and they opened up for Guns N' Roses. His parents were.
The fuck does this have to do with anything?
In a rock group, and I met the mother. I never met the father, but apparently they had this lifestyle where they were, either swimming in money or they had nothing. So,
did she just say screwing a monkey? What? Wait, did I hear things?
A long time ago, and they opened up for Guns N' Roses. His parents were in a rock group, and I met the mother. I never met the father, but apparently they had this lifestyle where they were, either swimming in money or they had nothing.
Oh, I'm sorry. She said, I don't know what the fuck I was hearing. She said they were either swimming in money. Where did I hear screwing a monkey? What the fuck? Oh, Liana. All right.
So, you know, and then they had to sit back and watch Guns N' Roses get famous and all these people getting famous, and Princess has talked about it, and Princess said he had it rough in high school.
I don't know. Here's an idea. Okay, Princess grew up in a time, right, where gay wasn't accepted like it is today. Being gay wasn't accepted as it is today. So there was this kid. I'll never forget this because this was probably one of like the, you know how you just have those moments in your life that just kind of stand out to you. It was so horrible, this whole situation. So I took creative writing in, I forget what grade I was in. I might have been like 11th grade. It was either 11th grade or senior year. And there was this kid, Lenny, in my class, and he was so cute. He was such a sweetheart, this guy. And hi, how are you? All right. Oh, that's all right. The UPS guy, he's like, I'm not coming to your house, so I don't want to make the dog go crazy. I'm like, he's gonna go crazy either way. Anyway, so this guy Lenny, he was in my creative writing class, and so we had to do a project at the beginning of the school year to tell, or whatever, the semester, whenever I took it, because I think it was only half a year. So we had to write this thing. We had to introduce ourselves in the classroom, right? So everybody would get up and say, I'm Liana and I'm whatever, other people stood up, hey, my name's whatever, and I'm the football player, right? This kid, Lenny, stands up in the class, and I was fucking proud of this kid. Stands up and he's like, my name's Lenny and I'm gay and damn proud of it. And I was like, yo, that was the first time I had ever heard anybody like do that in school. Okay. Because you have to remember, this is back in like late 90s. And like, even back then, it was still not as accepted as it is today, right? And so I guess that word got out after that class, and this kid could not even go into the lunchroom anymore in school. And, thinking back on it, like this would never happen nowadays. It just would never happen. Like the teachers did nothing to protect this kid. He literally sat out in the hallway during lunch on this bench with a group of girls, okay, that had to fight for him because the guys in the school were harassing him. And they told him if he comes in the lunchroom, they're going to beat the shit out of him. And this kid had to live terrified coming to school every day. And it was really fucked up. It was really sad because he was like the nicest kid in the world. And he did nothing wrong except for, come out of the closet and say that he was gay. So, if Princess went through anything like that in high school, which she very highly likely did at the time, and also depending on where you live. I mean, this is in New York. We're in a kind of, where I am, it's kind of conservative, but this kid went to school in like the city at the time. I wouldn't even be telling you this story, but it depends on where you live, how bad it is. So who knows what Princess dealt with in school, and that could very, very much traumatize somebody and affect them. I mean, imagine not being able to go into, eat lunch in the cafeteria with your classmates because you're afraid of getting your fucking ass kicked. Like some fucked up shit, And looking back, I cannot believe that this kid had to do that, It's terrible. But yeah, Princess could have had a very similar experience. And that's all it takes, man. Some people carry that bullying and that trauma with them for the rest of their lives. And it's very hard to move on from. So could that be part of his issue? Sure. But like, why, if you're thinking this, why are you sitting here on a live stream talking about it instead of actually picking up the phone and calling your friend? You know what I'm saying? There's a difference between acting like a concerned friend and actually being a concerned friend. Why the fuck are you talking about this on a live stream instead of actually calling him and saying, you know what, Princess, I've been thinking, why don't we have lunch together and talk about some things? Like just something. What the fuck are you doing to like actually help instead of just sitting around talking about it?
He said he knew he was gay and he used to hang out with the cheerleaders. And he was just very quiet. He said that he was very, very quiet.
Was anyone in his family
gay?
No, like drank or anything like that, or no?
Well, he once, I don't know if he was joking or not, but he said once his mother said to him years ago he said this recently. Has he ever told you this? Where he said, "My mother used to drink me under the table," and said once, "Damn, Jimmy."
Hold on. You spent an hour talking about how you're not obsessed with Molly. When did I spend an hour saying that? And here we are laughing my ass off. And here you are because you're still watching, dude. You're still here and you're still watching as of 4 minutes ago. How you cherry. Wait, hold on. I got to go back because there's no periods of commas. You spent an hour talking about how you're not obsessed with Molly. And here we are laughing my fucking ass off again. How you must think I'm really funny because you say that a lot, or you think yourself is funny. How come you cherry pick the comments I wrote? Do your subs know you bought Chanel perfume to smell like her? What the fuck are you talking about? So now she's the only person that wears Chanel. I don't even think she wears Chanel perfume, but okay, to smell like her. You were fucking dumb. First of all, the whole reason I wear Chanel perfume, and if you would have fucking ever listened to me, you would know this. My dad bought it for my mom. My mom used to wear the Chanel perfume, the same one that I wear, Chanel Chance. And I used to use hers. And so my husband bought it for me. That's why I wear the Chanel perfume. But you don't know that. But anyway, it's like, okay, dude. Do you know how many different Chanel perfumes there are? I mean, there's hundreds of like different Chanel perfumes. But anyway, so how would I know exactly which one she wore? Now I wear Chanel perfume. Oh my God, this person's such a fucking bad troll, dude. You really suck at this. All right. And I cherry pick your comments. I pick the ones that I see, dude. I don't see every comment. You do realize there's 227 people in here right now. I can't fucking possibly read every comment. You're not the most important person here. There's other people in here whose comments I read too.
Oh, you're a pussy. Now I can't see his mom saying that because his mom kind of reminds me of Charlotte something from The Facts of Life. You know, the little old lady that
she always has to like relate people to like TV people all the time.
Took care of the facts of life.
Yeah.
She reminds me of her.
Aw.
I don't even know what happened to MFW. What happened to her? I remember she was funny and she really didn't give a shit. Like there's some people that say they don't give a shit, but with her, I believe she definitely did not give a shit what people thought of her. And I admire people like that really truly don't give a shit. One thing that I hate.
I don't know if she truly doesn't give a shit
About people is when they really care about. I hate people pleasers, and I can't stand people that are like, "Oh, I wonder what this person thinks of me. Oh, I'm so insecure." I don't.
How did we get from here from princess to this? I'm so lost.
Find any real insecurities with her. She might have been insecure about her weight, but she got it off. But then she has to deal with that skin, the hanging skin, and that can fuck up a person. An ulcer ruptured, and she's in the hospital. Oh, really?
Wow.
An ulcer, that's painful.
He does.
Yeah, so that's that. Oh my God. There was another thing I was going to show you and I totally forgot what the fuck it was now. Hold on. I'm trying to look and see. So I can see if I can remind myself. Yeah. No. I'll say please songs that's on YouTube all day. Triggered like a messy parent who can't show up at hockey games anymore. Okay, dude. I spent the whole weekend at hockey games. You could go now. I told you not to mention my son again. Bye. Have a nice day. Find another troll account. Everybody say bye to Fresh Fart. Bye-bye. The fucking comments are getting old, dude. Like, you just need to find something new to say. Anyway, all right. What the fuck? I'm trying to think of what the other thing was. That person got enough of my time, dude. Okay. You're welcome for letting you stay as long as you did, dude. I feel like this person's just jealous in a sense. You know, maybe because they collect disability and they wish they could do something more. I don't know. Fuck, I can't remember the other clip I was talking about before. This always happens to me. I'm trying to look. Poor troll has no push buttons because they're too lame for originality. Yeah. Yeah. It's like, all right, dude. They're getting so fucking they're like, you're triggered, but like they're the one in here writing all the angry comments. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm triggered. Okay. About my kid. All right, dude. Yeah, like shut up already. Fuck off already. Howard Hughes Live. I can't fucking remember which one I wanted to show you guys. So dusty. What was I talking about before this? I'm trying to think. Salty. We were talking about, I'm trying to think back of what we were talking about. Yeah, fresh start left the building. Kamikaze will be here next. Yeah, and they'll just get blocked too. I'm kind of done with them. I saw somebody comment that they're like, all right, about, them talking about my kid. So they're out. They're not, like I could handle it, but once they start making other people in my chat feel uncomfortable, that's it. I gave you a chance. I kindly asked you to stop doing that because it was upsetting other people, and you chose not to do that. Now you gotta go. Sorry, but you gotta go. Maybe I can't remember which clip I was even talking about with you guys prior to this. Huge load of shit. What were we talking about? Was it? Oh, maybe it was she was so creepy talking about fucking hooking up with Nick Carter in front of her fucking kid, dude. You want to talk about somebody creepy? Okay, that shit was fucking creepy. Why would you discuss that in front of your kid? But I don't remember which clip it was or whose channel it was on. Hold on, let me look at the other channel real quick. Trying to jog my memory here. Oh wait, maybe it was this. Hold on, it could have been this one on this channel. That person's like scrambling to find a troll account right now. Blank slate. I mean, that's a very, very high possibility. Just saying. That's a very, very high possibility. There's this one person too that I feel like really lurks in the shadows on here. That I feel like I just thought of them while we were live, and they lurk in the shadows, and I think they do that, right? And they do a lot of trolling. I think they do a lot of trolling, probably more trolling than we realize. Huge simp for MGL, but that's also a possibility too. There's simp that kind of lurks in the shadows, comes out every once in a blue moon. I don't know if it was
Roll the tape, guys. This is a doozy. Molly finds out she is in a New Kids on the Block video from BlockCon.
See, because for all I know, Tiffany could be friends with Molly Golightly again. I don't know. But somebody brings up my son now.
She plays it.
The only other person that does that is Capone. He brings up my son a lot, dude. And always says the same thing. Oh, he's out of control. Like, they just say the same things. They hear one person say it. So I'm saying, like, come up with your own shit, dude.
Of a Donnie Warwick's Instagram act. Watch her reaction. It is hilarious.
Oh, wait. I don't even know if I saw that.
Enjoy.
Don't ask me why it's so blurry. It might be my...
Oh my god, I made it into a Because I'm a Rock video!
What?
Donnie Wahlberg put me in the video. Do you guys want to see it?
He put her in a video? No, I did not see this one. All right, this isn't what I keep getting the fucking New Kids on the Block confused with the other band that she's always talking about. He put her in a video. Where? Is she one of the millions of people in this video? Where is she? Where is she? Wait, is that her? She's pointing at this part, so I'm assuming that she's in this. Is that her in the background right there? She makes it like he put her in a video instead of saying, see, this is where her narcissistic thinking comes in. She's like, he put me in a video. It's like, no, dude, you were just like part of the video. Like you were captured in like a fucking crowd shot. Like he didn't specifically look for you and to put you in the video. There's a lot of people in this video so far. Like he didn't just specifically find you and put you in the video. And I doubt he edited this himself because most celebrities, like they don't actually, I don't know if she like understands this, but like most celebrities don't even fucking post on their own, social media. They have like people that do it for them. But again, look how many people. Oh my God, dude. I've never seen a grown ass fucking woman get this excited over something like this. I don't think she knows she's muted. Oh, is she in there? Hold on. It's like fucking Where's Waldo? We can't hear you.
Here it comes.
Oh, okay. Oh, she hasn't even got it. Oh my God, she hasn't even been in it yet.
Here it comes.
Is that her stupid ass? Oh my God. I can't. Like she thinks that he like chose her for her to put in this video. She's sitting in the fucking front seat where they film. Like, oh my God.
Okay.
Looking like a whole ass fucking Jersey housewife with the fucking zebra stripe fucking shirt on.
Miss Marie. Tiffany's over here right the front.
Literally for 2 seconds she was in this video. This is so fucking funny. Did she go to the New Kids on the Block softball game? Oh my God. No offense if you're like into New Kids on the Block fan. Like, I mean, whatever. This is like, to me, I just find it so weird to be like this fucking like obsessive with a boy band from your childhood at almost 50 years old. Like, this is just weird. Like she's like really thinks he like handpicked the fucking clips and put her in there like for her when there was like tons of fans in the videos. Like he did her a favor, If he actually gave a shit that she or even knew that she was in there for that matter, he would have like fucking tagged her in the post.
I really suck. What do you think? How cute was that? That was, you know what? That was just as exciting as I was in the Jay Shetty. That was cool.
The things that get this lady excited in adult life are just, it's like so weird.
Because I'm in the front. Donnie had a thing on his phone. And I have the video where he said, everybody just go crazy. I'm recording this. And then he went like this. And that's when I went,
So he didn't say Molly go lightly, go crazy. He just said everybody. It's like she feels like this was like special to her.
And he put me in it. I guess this shana works. My hair looked frizzy. Ain't that so cute?
Oh my god. She's like, he put me in it. It's like, no, girl, he didn't. Oh, hold on. Sorry. He didn't just put you. He put a bunch of people. And it probably wasn't him. He probably had somebody else edit the footage for him.
Well, at least I'm accounted for, right? I've always wanted to be involved with Tony's thing. Yeah. They kept telling us to record.
Yeah, because it's called free advertisement for them. Like, you know, people recording, putting it up, keeping their names out there. You know, most people that are, you know, our age probably don't even know if these guys are still performing anymore. Because why would you? But
I gotta admit, when it was really cute.
Perfect ending. That's pretty funny, actually. That was pretty funny. She like she thinks she was like hand-pecked out of there to be in this video. Did you ever show the video where she is supposedly texting with Jordan Knight? I think I did a while back. Yeah. She really thought he was contacting her. Ay. Unfucking believable. She's moving on up from Z-list celebs to the Y-list. Yeah, right. I mean, look, New Kids on the Block, whatever the fuck their names are, they were huge in the late 80s, early 90s, you know? But like, oh my god, dude. I'm trying to remember which video this was. There was one video where she's actually talking to her son about being touched by Nick Carter, and it's pretty fucking disturbing. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna look at the comments. I thought it was on that channel, but it might have been on this channel. So hold on. I think it's gross. I would never talk about like anybody's with my son. That's fucking gross. And like, really, your kid just doesn't need. Okay, it was this one because here's my comment. Is she talking about being touched by Nick Carter in front of her son? That's sick. This is it. This was the video that I was talking about yesterday. You know, she wants to say, oh, everybody's obsessed with me for 5 years. But you'll see how obsessed she is with Melissa Schumann and a sexual, you know, encounter that she had, a negative one. Like, that's fucking obsessive and weird. Yeah, she's definitely a groupie. She's been wearing this hat. Oh, and I apologize. I think she's stuffing her mouth in this, so. She also said she's been cooking more, but here's the takeout bag and very clearly the straw from a takeout thing.
Justin, Laura, I think maybe you Wilmer and Betty.
Are her and Justin friends anymore? Like, do they talk anymore? It's very odd. How come Justin, you know, Laura's had her back on YouTube on the platform, but it's very odd that Justin hasn't invited her, unless he has. I mean, in all fairness, I don't watch his channel, so I don't know. But it's weird. She's come back and gone on, you know, Laura's channel and that other girl, whatever her name is, that we just watched, but hasn't been back on like one of her, you know, alleged best friends channels. It's just kind of odd that he hasn't invited her back. What the fuck is all over my couch cushion? Why is there dirt on it? Great. Looks like the dog got into some dirt.
And Jonathan. But I think Jonathan's going to go out there. And Vinnie Politan for that one. And I think Jonathan's going to stay out there for the whole thing, I think. I'm not sure.
Now I just remembered the clip I was going to show you guys that I don't remember whose channel it was on, but she was, I don't need to show you the clip. I'll just tell you. She was talking about, again, okay, if I can find it, I'll show it to you guys. Just popped into my head. She was talking about she stole, well, basically stole, okay? She said that she went to some convention or something and got a, like you go to the mall, they're always trying to like test out those hair straighteners on you. She fucking somehow, I've never seen somebody have so many problems with like shopping and purchasing things and credit cards. She, I guess, bought a hair straightener or curling iron or something like that. And then they put one of those hair pieces on her. It's like a halo, so it's like a hair extension thing. And, she allegedly didn't know that it had cost $1,500, which in my opinion is an exorbitant amount of money for just a halo of hair extensions. I mean, I've purchased hair extensions before, and that's just for like for clip-on extensions. That's ridiculous amount of money for hair extensions. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I've never bought those halos, but I don't think that they cost quite that much money, I don't know, unless the hair contains like follicles of fucking gold or some shit. I don't know. But so she called up the company allegedly and, said, oh, I didn't know they were charging me this much money for it. And then they ended up like giving them to her for free. So she scammed, allegedly, this is all alleged. So she scammed again, a company out of something that cost money. Like, it's unbelievable. How do you not know? Like the first thing I always do, I remember I went to the mall recently, not recently, it was a couple of years ago probably now, but I went to the mall and there's these people with the fucking this cream, right? And they sit me down, they're like, the guy's like, oh, this cream will get rid of the bags under your eyes. I'm like, oh, gee, thanks, And so he puts it on me and the cream is horrible. It left this like white, crusty looking shit on my face. And I'm like, all right, dude, like, what's the damage for this cream? And he's like, dude, it was over $1,000, the cream. And I fucking laughed at him. And I was like, yeah. I was like, let me go take out a fucking mortgage so I can buy this cream. Like, you kidding me, dude? And I was like, for stuff that leaves white, crusty shit on your face, you think I would ever pay that? I mean, that shit would literally have to like guarantee 10 years be added onto my life or some shit, like, I mean, come on. It would have to make me look like a fucking baby or something. But I was like, you gotta fucking be kidding me, but you don't ask, you just let them throw things out. Like, come on, dude. Bullshit.
I think what I remember was Justin said, whoa,
Yeah, exactly. Getting fillers is probably way cheaper.
this is like a lot of information. Yeah, because it's been going on for a lot of years.
She's going to the gym, but she's still eating fucking bread and like all this shit you might as well just not go to the gym. If you're not going to eat like good too, the gym is kind of a waste of money, especially over the age of like 30. Thank God for the music. It's drowning out the chewing sounds.
Now, years ago, I started a YouTube channel because I came across a story of Nick Carter from the Backstreet Boys.
As if nobody knows this.
Being accused of...
As if the people that are in her fucking chat on Kick aren't also from YouTube.
Right, and this was the height of the Me Too movement. And I was like, oh my God. Wow. Now, it was a couple of days before Thanksgiving. And normally, now I almost didn't have a YouTube.
Okay, so she started, I just like, again, because she's always using this thing that if people talk about her, it means they're obsessed and all this other shit, okay? She literally fucking admits right here that she started her YouTube channel because of this girl. Like, so she wouldn't have had a YouTube channel if it weren't for Melissa Schumann accusing Nick Carter of what she did. But then you want to fucking call other people obsessed.
YouTube channel. I almost didn't get interested in this case. But it was the first time in New Jersey. They moved to New Jersey. It was the first time that I was actually hosting Thanksgiving at my house in years.
Okay, what does this have to do with anything?
Had I not been hosting Thanksgiving in years, we would have been traveling. Adrian and Jake normally skiing in Aspen.
Bullshit. Could you picture her skiing in Aspen?
Savannah.
She's like, let me think of all the places that celebrities go on vacation during the holidays.
We would have went to Cape Cod. We would have
Cape Cod, all the places where like celebrities and shit hang out.
went to, oh, God only knows. I don't know where we would have been, but
The Hamptons, excuse me.
a cruise, and then I remember being standing in the kitchen and saying, I saw a text message from a girl named Tracy. She said, oh my God, look at this. The only reason she sent it to me is because she had known.
So she wouldn't have gotten that text message if she was in Aspen. I don't understand this story.
That years ago, here you go, baby.
My hip hurts.
Your hip hurts?
Yeah.
Did you fall?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you slide? Oh.
No.
Yeah. And I read her story.
The music is so annoying, dude.
And I remember reading it. She had like a blog. And I remember saying, oh, that sounds like him with the video games, yeah? No?
I didn't know Whopper was dead.
You didn't? I've never had a Whopper in my life.
Either.
You know, we have to try that you and I have never done on our next date.
Sure, Jan.
Dead.
Fuddruckers. Have you ever been in there?
Dude, Fuddruckers is the shit. I will say they used to have one here when I was a kid, and it was so good. We used to love going there.
They have like games and stuff in there. I know. I thought it was just like chicken fingers or something. Right? I walked in there the other day with Adrian, but we had the dog with us, and they didn't have like an outside queue.
Why is she calling him Adrian to the kid? That's so weird.
But yeah, Jake's been on this ride with this whole Nick Carter, Melissa Schumann thing for years.
Dude, like, why is your son even aware of this? Like, that's so fucking weird. He's been on the ride. I'm sure your son doesn't even give a fuck. Like, honestly, just like my son doesn't give a fuck about like any old music and shit that I listen to. Like, oh my God, this is so weird.
And I mean, Jake's sitting here for years, and he has to hear it in the background.
He shouldn't have to hear about some guy you fucked supposedly 20 years ago, 30 years ago, when you, by the way, were fucking, he was a teenage boy and you were a fucking grown ass adult. Ugh.
And this time where Jake says things like, my God, she's still going on about this?
I don't know why she does this. She's done this even with me a few times, where she's like, oh, my son will, say, oh my God, this person's still going on about this. Like, I don't know if that, like, she thinks it lends credibility to her fucking story somehow, that her son knows about it. But like the fact that her son, like, so weird. I understand he's at an age now where, you could talk about more shit with him, but like, why did he know what was happening when 10 years ago, whatever amount of years ago? Like, why was he aware of it then? You know what I'm saying? So fucking weird. I don't know why she drags her son into this, any of this shit. Why she drags him in and uses him as some type of validation, the same way she does with her husband. I mean, oh, even Adrian says. all the time to validate the bullshit. It's just like fucking weird, man.
And I read it with an open mind. I remember thinking for the first time, oh my God.
She read that with an open mind. I don't believe that. I just don't believe it. Sorry. I think she's referring to Melissa Schumann's blog. And I don't believe that she ever looked at this situation, objectively in any way, shape, or form.
What the hell happened to him that he... I remember feeling disgusting. I was like, oh my God, he touched me. But I was before her. I was before Paris Hilton.
Now, mind you, her son's still sitting there. Her son is still sitting there in the room. You'll hear him talk again.
Yeah. But I remember thinking, oh my God, what happened to him all along the way?
Because you are such a prize. I mean, if you ask, men, a group of 10 men, who they'd rather sleep with, you or Paris Hilton, they're all going to say this slob over here, I mean, clearly, right? Oh my God. You or one of the fucking richest, women in the fucking world. Gee, I don't know. That's a fucking real hard decision there. You or Melissa Schumann. Sorry, honey, but I don't know if you've seen Melissa Schumann, but she's like 10 times better looking than you are. Just saying. In way better shape.
When I exited that kid's life,
and the fact that she refers to him as a kid is creepy too.
His arena, our last talk in New York. I moved to Florida and that was it. I didn't ever attend another concert.
Bullshit.
I didn't buy CDs, watch him on TV. It was just something.
No, but you started an entire fucking YouTube channel about this. You started an entire YouTube channel about it.
From the past, and that was it. I put it in the past and left it there.
She put it in the past and left it there. I no, you did not, girl. Because you just said somebody texted you and told you about this whole situation because they knew that you had hooked up with him. So you clearly were going around bragging about it. You continue to brag about it to this day. I mean, how many times has this woman mentioned that she had this thing? Oh, yeah, and she put it in the past by selling a story to the National Enquirer about sleeping with him, too. That's another way that she just forgot about it and put it in the past. Didn't even think about it, guys. Didn't even think about it. She moved to Florida and didn't even think about it. But she sold a story to the National Enquirer about it and clearly tells everybody that'll listen about it. But she put it in the past. She's not obsessed at all.
Really? I mean, he just became something that was like, you'd be in the supermarket and you'd hear, as long as you love me on the radio.
She knows the names to all their songs too, but she put it in the past and forgot about it. Didn't buy their CDs, but knows the names of their songs. I don't fucking know the name. I wouldn't be able to name one song by fucking NSYNC, is it? I always forget. Backstreet Boys. That's it. All right.
In the supermarket.
Yeah, maybe.
Do you agree?
Yeah, that's all the time. I like it.
So her son was just sitting there while she's telling this story about how she hooked up with Nick Carter and then forgot about it. Like, what the fuck? This is almost as uncomfortable as the fact that she said that she watched the movie Showgirls with him recently. That's fucking weird. Mind you, if you don't know what Showgirls is, okay, it was Elizabeth Berkley, I think her name is, who is Jessie Spano on Saved by the Bell. It was like her movie debut where she played a stripper. Yeah, she watched that with her son. Fucking weird, dude. I would feel so uncomfortable, like just never mind the fact that, oh God, she's really turning into like a fucking Norman Bates like type of mother. Fucking, you know, they even run a hotel. That's fucking weird, kind of, right? The Bates Hotel over there. This is just getting, it's weird. She's like also compares her son to the, you know, this guy that she regularly plays on her channel and, you know, asks women if they want to cream their pants over him. So yeah, it's fucking really fucking weird.
Yeah, until this story, you never heard mommy talk about the Backstreet Boys? Who would you hear mommy talk about, music-wise?
George Michael, Morrissey,
I think that was pretty much it.
Bro, like when she's like in an old age home one day, you know, she's just gonna be sitting there like Nick Carter, Morrissey, George Michael, like mumbling to herself. Like the highlight of her life.
Depeche Mode. Yeah.
What?
Depeche Mode.
Depeche Mode.
Yeah. And then,
Good God. Sorry if you're wearing headphones.
Taylor Swift.
that's recent.
Yeah, we're talking about it now.
Now, yeah. Because this is a good CD. The Lightnings are killing me. And then I read her story. The next day, I thought about things that I've read. And I read it again.
She'll be wearing that ugly scarf and the fucking brown jacket too.
Hey, Jen, I want you to read something. And then a couple days later, she went on Dr. Oz. She made a big mistake on Dr. Oz. You should watch it. It's on YouTube. Her on Dr. Oz.
Ugh, her tongue is disgusting.
Should I play it? Do you guys want to watch it?
But she's not obsessed or anything.
Let's watch it.
I mean, by her own definition, you know, if you talk about somebody else who puts out things publicly, it means you're obsessed. I wonder how many times, if we go to that Dr. Oz video and look at how many views there are on it, I bet you like over half of them are just from her. Oh my God. Oh, that's terrifying. Yeah. 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 Let's see if we can find the hair clip thing. Yeah, that happened. That happened. She just had that conversation. The things that she talked about in front of her kid, like, and look, I'm no fucking prude or anything like that by any stretch of the imagination. There's just certain things that I feel like my mom never discussed in front of me. My mom actually, when I was older, I found a picture of a guy in the attic, right? And I'm like, Mom, who's this guy in the picture? And she's like, oh, that's my ex-boyfriend. Like, I didn't even know my mom dated before she met my dad. Like, she would never talk about that kind of shit with me. I don't know anything about any other boyfriends that she had, like, to this day, except that one picture that I found. But yeah, like, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like that's just kind of a weird thing to discuss with your kid, but especially when it wasn't even a relationship. It was just kind of like a fucking sexual thing, allegedly. Like, that's like a fucking weird thing to like bring up in front of your kid. I don't give a shit how old your kid is. That's just fucking weird. No? Like, I don't know. It's fucking weird. I wonder if she's in the comment section of the Oz interview. She probably is. I wouldn't be able to see it because she has me blocked. So She blocked me. I'm sure she blocked me on all of her channels. She likes to block me. She's so tough that she blocks me on YouTube. All right. Let me go back to that Diane snatching channel real quick. What happened to Diane? She like literally, I hope she's, look, I know people, and not myself included. Diane's not my favorite person in the world, but I do hope that she's doing okay, because I know her mom passed away and that's a struggle. Nobody jealous of her gross ass. No, she's actually not wearing bifocals. I know everybody thinks that, but her glasses are not prescription from what she says. Who knows? But yeah, she's always like leaning back. I think she's actually looking under her glasses. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck she's doing, to be honest with you. Whoever did this is fucking hilarious. Hold on. I think it was on this channel. This Ursula thing is hilarious. Ursula. Maybe it wasn't on here. I don't know. I don't remember whose channel it was on. Could have been on the Puli channel. Goes down the YouTube rabbit hole. Talks about creators. I'm gonna assume that was with oh wait, you know what? That could have been on that girl's channel. Art of War and Botox Fail. I don't, oh, man. Queen Bee Diamond Cutter. It might have been this one. By the way, oh wait, no, because she was talking about the hair thing. I don't know. I don't fucking know where it is. I don't know. I don't think I watched this though. And don't forget to give Diane Snatchin, movie producer, it's the funniest name. Give them a sub because they put a lot of work into these videos with the editing and stuff. And also, at the end of their videos, they share their, I think it's Venmo or something like that. One of those, Cash App, something like that. And so you could also throw them a little donation for their hard work. Like, I do appreciate these people that put the time into like the, you know what I'm saying? The little intros that they do, the music, the graphics, like.
Muli sits all by her lonesome.
And having to watch this asshole. That's the other part that I give them the most credit for is like, you sit through these people's entire streams, just like Burnt Toast. Like there's no fucking way you could pay me to sit through one of Betty Bullhorn's streams. Like it just wouldn't happen. So I have a great appreciation for the fact that she actually sits there, watches it, and then edits it, and then goes live about it. Like she puts a lot of work into that. But just having to sit through these people's streams sometimes is enough torture. So, like I said, just don't forget to
As she talks about barnyard, Queen.
All right, my dog's been barking at the deck. So weird. My front porch, right? He's like barking at the porch. It's like, and it's so weird because Snoop used to do the same thing in the same spot. And my husband said that he's like, there's probably cats under there, but there's no way a cat could get under our porch because it's all blocked off. So I don't know what the hell it is, but I mean, I hope it's a cat because I don't want any other type of animals living under there. But for like 3 days now, he's just been barking. Like he looks crazy. He looks like a crazy person barking at the deck. It's so weird.
Diane's channel, Jenny Jen. Get your popcorn.
He hears or smells something though, because I know there has to be something there. He wouldn't just be going crazy for no reason.
Fire up a blunt, or fix a stiff drink, or just click off this video now.
Oh, maybe a squirrel. I thought squirrels made nests up high though.
Or stick around and listen to her put down a few she used to consider friends. Only friends she has are paying friends. As soon as you quit sending her money, you are a crackhead nobody. Now let's roll the tape, shall we?
I don't think I saw that.
Real hard to get her to turn her back on me. It's like, why does Barnyard try so hard? And that's her problem.
where does she see Barnyard trying so hard? And I don't even see her. Like, I see her once in a while. Maybe she jumps up on people's panels and shit, but what is she talking about?
I just realized now the only use anyone ever had for Barnyard is the only thing she ever had to offer wasn't friendship, it wasn't loyalty, it wasn't entertainment.
You know, it's really funny because I when Barnyard was friends with her, she was like a fiercely loyal friend. Like, she really was. She went around doing a lot of defending and, you know, tried to talk to a lot of people to like defend her. So I mean, for her to say that and just like invalidate that part of her personality, it's kind of fucked up.
It wasn't anything except her purpose in life was to get me Violet.
Her purpose in life was to get me Violet. So, like, this is such a typical way for a narcissist to think, is to like think, you know, people all have like purposes to them, you know, like everybody plays a role there. And then when they're not useful anymore, then they just get discarded. And like, she's pretty much telling on herself right here, her purpose. What did this person write? How ignorant, Molly. You should be appreciative to be given precious Violet. But no, Violet is just a dog. I bet Barnyard wishes she never gave her to you. Yeah, I don't know how that worked out, how she got the dog. Like, I don't know if Barnyard found the dog for her, but there's some connection there. I really don't know how that all happened.
And now you're dismissed. You're dismissed because you had a chance.
You're dismissed? Wow.
And you ruined it.
I think she dismissed herself, and it was quite a long time ago.
And you did it in such a way that you made a complete asshole out of yourself. I mean, trying to make passes.
I don't even remember exactly what ended their friendship, but like, what the fuck, dude? She's such an asshole.
A brand new married couple on their wedding night.
That's not what happened.
Very tacky. She's very gross. And she doesn't act her age. She's
Says the woman who is all fucking giddy about the New Kids on the Block. Like, nobody acts their age. Only she does, right?
She's definitely not what I thought she was. But the thing is she also doesn't realize that, thinking back, a lot of people warned me about her.
That's such bullshit, because first of all, I didn't even know. How would somebody warn her about Barnyard? Because literally when like Barnyard, just to me, like, maybe I'm wrong here, but for those of us who've been around for a long time, like, I don't remember Barnyard in the community. I remember Barnyard just being in her chats. Like, that's where she came from, in my opinion. Like, she wasn't in the community and then went over there. Like, so how would people even warn her when I don't even understand that. They didn't know her. How would you warn her about somebody that you didn't even know existed?
Like, a lot of people used to say, you don't find her strange. You don't think that there's something wrong with her. And I used to say, leave her alone. Earlier when I was at my son's game.
I don't believe any of that. I don't believe any of that.
Guess who doesn't like being made fun of? Her name, her voice. Queen Bee.
Who does like who would enjoy their voice being made fun of? Like, what do you mean she doesn't like it?
The leader?
Like, you don't know what's wrong with her. Maybe she had something wrong with her. You don't know. I'm not saying she does. I'm just saying, like, you don't know what her story is. So why would she enjoy that? Who the fuck enjoys being made fun of? Like, honest about anything.
There's a leader? I'm the leader. Hold on. Oh, I see. So anyway, one of my friends clipped it. Apparently, little Queen Bee was live. And she had a female up there I guess she imitated Queen Bee's voice. And Queen Bee said, if you're going to be doing stuff like that, then you can get off.
Okay.
And the woman cleansed up and was like, oh, I didn't mean it. Like totally kissing her ass. I don't know if anybody was watching that.
Why would somebody clip that and send it to her?
Definitely wasn't watching it. But apparently,
Wait, did she just say?
Watching it, like totally kissing her ass. I don't know if anybody was watching that. I definitely wasn't watching it. But apparently,
she's like, I never would watch it. Bullshit. You were definitely watching it yourself.
Queen Dude needs to accept him. Dude. So apparently her voice bothers her.
Look at that, dude. This is somebody who just loves to fucking find people's insecurities and point them out. You know, maybe she is insecure. I don't like my voice. You know, I hate my voice, actually. Always have. Ever since I was a kid, I hated my voice. But what am I going to do? You know, it's what God gave me. But it is what it, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Like, she loves to find insecurities. That's why these assholes like her, Laura, they're always, you know, trying to get people to cam up because they just want to find the one thing that they could, you know, that they think is an insecurity of the person so that they have more ammunition because they're not intelligent or quick-witted enough to come up with things like to say about their personalities or anything like that. So the only thing she could find right now, right, is the voice, her voice. Okay, you don't have to like her voice, you know, but that's the only thing she has right now is the voice that she could speak on.
Her voice is like that. What did you do yourself? Singing to you.
I mean, you know, if you're going to be going on and on about people like this, you should really look in the mirror.
From what we know, is actually Jenny. Jen. Like, she's like the Walmart.
Exactly, Amberly. Exactly. Shut up. She's just jealous, honestly. She may not like her own voice, but it doesn't stop her from going live and having a lot of supporters like that listening to her. So what the fuck is your point? Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
One that goes spinning in circles. A Walmart. That's her. That's Jenny.
What?
They found her like a month and a half ago.
Who's they? They found her. Who? Your fucking people that you have doing all your fucking dirty work? Why do they need to know who these people are? That's what I don't understand. What do you need to know?
I think it was around the time I went to Vegas. I think they found where she lives and everything.
So you're still doxing people over here. You're still trying to get people's information. And for what reason? This is what I don't understand. There's no reason for you to be looking up these people's information. So because somebody criticizes you, you need to find their information. And then what? What's the next step? Well, we all know what the next step is. If these people continue to talk about her, what she's going to do is put their information out. So she's giving the warning, they found your information. So the next step naturally is going to be her doxing or putting your information out. But nobody will be listening on Kick anyway, so. Her dog's back there destroying the couch.
Can't remember her last name, but yeah, I was impressed. I said, apparently people have been looking for her for a hot minute. But this is the thing, she dared people to look, try to find, I never could find me.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I heard as well. I don't know. I've never.
You know, it's really funny because by her saying they, okay, the only people that could lead you to is obviously the people that are in her Patreon or the people that follow her. So what she's doing right now, and these people don't even fucking realize it, okay? What she does by doing that is she actually puts her people, her supporters, the people that pay her, she's putting them in danger. Really. Now, I'm not saying that Jenny and them are going to go do anything, bad, but you don't know who's watching, who might support Jenny, who might turn around and be like, oh yeah, you're going to go fucking searching on Jenny's, information. Well, it's not Molly Golightly who's doing it. It's her people, right? That's her throwing her people under the bus, saying that they found her information, because who else is they? So now let's go find those people's information. So she's putting them in a fucking compromising position right now by doing this. But again, she doesn't care. She doesn't fucking care about people. I wish people would realize that. Well, the people that support her, at least.
Never seen. I know that she doesn't look anything like that picture that she uses. Someone offered her $500 to cam up. $500. I would die for a $500 donation.
Did she just say, hold on, because I was letting my dog in. Did she just say she would die for $500? That's pretty fucking sad. Hold on.
$500. I would die for a $500 donation.
Wow. She would die for a $500 donation. It's pretty sad. Mrs. fucking Rich Pants over here.
She calls herself a mob boss? She calls herself a mob boss? No, she doesn't. Yeah, you ought to see her.
Laura used to call herself a mob boss too.
Her Patreon.
Just FYI. Right?
Yeah, you ought to see her Patreon. Her Patreon is ridiculous.
Who's Patreon? Whose fucking Patreon is she talking about? Huh.
Now you gotta see these chicks that are in it.
Whose Patreon is she talking about? Jenny Jen has Patreon? I didn't even know that. Who is she talking about? Yeah, she looks nothing like her picture.
It's all they do. She tells them what to do, and they do it. And they'll all go under and say, done, done, done.
Who the fuck is she talking about? Does anybody know who she's talking about? Jenny doesn't have a Patreon. Yeah, I didn't think so. We all know Molly is hard up for money now. She's on Kick, yeah. But she claims she's making more money on here. She acts like a 16-year-old teenager who needs a good ass whooping for acting like an ass. Yeah, totally. That's very true, Angel. Very true. Speaking of Angel, where's Just Angel? Has anybody seen her around? I gotta text her and make sure she's doing okay. I know she was in here like recently, but
Yeah, she's a snitch. Yeah,
I don't know who's Patreon. The only other person I know who has a Patreon is Alicia. And I don't think Alicia's in there doing that. I'm dead. I'm alive, but I get a paycheck for working. Yeah, she doesn't know what that is.
And that's the thing. Those aren't qualities that people look for in friends. In fact, if you guys didn't know this, she was actually a right-hand man of Diane's.
Okay, so I think she is talking about Jenny. Is she talking about maybe a Discord and she's saying Patreon? Maybe that, because I know Jenny has a Discord. She was the right-hand man of Diane's. Oh my God.
And then she was
Say it isn't so.
calling the shots when it came to when they all left Diane high and dry.
Nobody left Diane high and dry. Let's just make that fucking clear. If anything, it was the other way around. Diane left her friends high and dry. Nobody left Diane high and dry. Diane made her own fucking problems.
True. Just like that. She made the choice. She was like, let's all leave our friends from all these years. And they left her high and dry.
That's not what happened. What happened was, okay, Diane fucked up big time with the St. Jude shit, okay? She handled it horribly. I don't want to go back into the whole thing. We all know the story. But she came back on one night. This is what, in my opinion, ended her friendship with Jenny Jen. Okay. And the rest of the people that did at one time try to support her through this situation. Okay. Because that's what friends do, right? When you're friends with somebody and they fuck up, do you just leave them high and dry? No, you try to support them. But there's only so much support you could give to somebody until it's just like, you know what? I'm done. So Diane thought it was a good idea one night to have Molly Golightly on her live stream and apologize to her about the whole St. Jude's thing. And it just didn't work out well for her. You know, you have somebody on here who is claiming that you were a scammer and all this other shit and trying to convince the whole community and made your life and everybody else's life around you hell. All of a sudden come back and try to take back that you're a scammer. No, doesn't work like that. So yeah, a lot of people lost respect for Diane in that moment when she did that. Rightfully so, too. Rightfully so.
And they all turned on her. All because Diane,
Yeah, good point here. You don't remember making bank off Diane for over 6 months? Absolutely, she was. In fact, that whole St. Jude's thing is what pulled her channel out of the fucking huge slump that it was in. Okay, because she was getting like 80 people, if that. You know, at the time she had over 20, maybe 30,000 subscribers. And she was getting like 80 people tops in her live streams, 50 people. Going after Diane, like, revived her channel and brought her a lot of money and a lot of fucking following. So
begged me to go on her channel and apologize to me.
So now it's Diane begged you. So listen up, Diane. You threw every friend away for Molly's fake apology. Is that true? Yeah. I mean, she did, in a sense. She did.
Except Diane, it's not a good idea. I've been honest with me, yeah, oh yeah. You handle me beautifully, yeah, oh yeah. All this shit is with me. They're not gonna do anything. All they do is hide behind computers. I don't find people like that to be intimidating at all. If they were gonna do something, they would have done it years ago. Like people, like Patreon, when I talk to them, they say, "Aren't you afraid that these people are gonna do something to you?" No.
Honestly, there's nothing that anybody here could do to her that she hasn't already done to herself. You know what I'm saying? Her channel's gone. Like, what more could people really do to her? She gets herself arrested and in trouble everywhere she goes. Like, look at her. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing like we have to do. Karma takes care of this bitch all the time.
It's actually more dangerous if I go out into the field with Andra, Jonathan, Justin, and they send.
I love how they like out into the field. Because like I used to work at a real job, you know, where we had people that went out in the field, like meaning that they were, you know, doing things with our clients, our actual clients, right? That were paying for services that we provided and products that we provided. And they were out in the field either as a project manager or somebody who is an installer, you know, and that's out in the field to me, you know, fucking out in the field. So funny. The terms that they use to try to make their, you know, fake jobs more legit. It's funny.
And it's crackheads. That's more dangerous. And we don't have police and FBI around us.
Unbelievable. Just unbelievable. She is so damn salty. Oh, maybe this is the thing about the hair that I've been looking for the last fucking 20 minutes. Hold on. I found it, I think it was Tragic Tea. I don't know why I always got these two channels like confused, like what I saw where you belong in a field. Yeah, right?
The rumor is going around. I don't know from who, but you're moving in with Marissa.
She's been grazing in a field, I think.
So because you're homeless.
Look at her.
Marissa.
Dude, like how do you go on camera like with your hair like this? I just, oh my God, dude. I mean, how hard is it This is another person who's sitting here making fun of people's looks, their voices, their appearances, and you fucking have the balls to go on camera like that. Like, I mean, how hard is it to run a brush through your hair? Like, really? At the very least, I get it that you don't want to shower. Fine, that's fine, But at the very least, run a brush through your hair. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. Look at the side. It looks like she had her hair up in a ponytail and like hairsprayed it and then just took it out and like that's what she's left with. And like you have the balls again to sit here and talk about other people and their appearances and voices when you look like this. Like, I just don't fucking get it. I don't get it.
Marissa. I'm moving in with you because I'm homeless. Me too.
Oh, okay.
We all are.
Yeah, fun.
My husband is too. Yeah. We're all gonna just move in because we're all homeless. Okay. How many
I don't know. Something tells me that this girl is like not joking.
people can I bring, Marissa? How many people can I bring? Oh wait, how many puppies can I bring? That's the real question because I mean, what house am I getting?
You're right.
She looks pretty disgusted at the thought of this. Just saying.
You actually get a pick. You get a pick. You get to pick. Do you want to be on the water? Do you
I thought she said you get a pig when you move in with her because that kind of makes sense.
want to be in the suburbs, or do you want to be in a busy college?
I want to be on the water.
Oh, that's what Princess. You're gonna have to take Princess's job.
Yes. Oh,
but
well, things don't work out. Let me know.
Well, this is the thing. I hate to put that into the universe because that would mean Princess would have to pass away.
Right.
But yes, if that job becomes available, heaven forbid, yeah, you can have it if you like.
Well, thank you.
I mean, I'm sure you're pretty capable of washing sheets and towels and getting rid of garbage and shining things and making sure everything's clean. Yeah, that does. And getting paid for it to live.
I mean, clearly she's not capable of doing that. Look at her hair.
Live there? I think that's a pretty good deal.
Shit, I'll take it. That's why we're all moving in because we're all homeless. All of us. Sounds like a great idea. I'm home right now because I want to move there. How do we move on the water too, Kelly? That's a good pick.
Actually, a lot of people did contact me when I wanted to send Princess home to California, but you keep saying that if we send him to California, he's going to die sooner. Adrian believes that we are extending his life by keeping him here because all
right, maybe this isn't about the hair. I don't know. I fucking don't know where the hair thing is.
Hospital's right next to the Airbnb. So he has the medical care, and plus he's covered out here. He wasn't covered in California. For some reason, we don't know the real reason. Does anybody remember when he first got
Again, why do people need to know about his medical coverage? I don't understand this.
Get medical coverage in California? Does anybody remember that?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, when he was out there.
No, because nobody fucking cares, dude. Nobody fucking cares about Princess and his medical coverage. Why would somebody even think about that?
He was saying that he couldn't get a general doctor. And we were like, what? Yeah, but no, no matter what, he's going to keep going to the ER and leaving against doctor's order. You remember that? Yeah. So Adrian is convinced that sending him to California is going to kill him. What's going to kill him is him not getting the help that he needs.
Yes.
That's what it is. And he doesn't want to hear it. Anytime we're like trying to talk serious to him, he just tunes it out and is like, I'm going to do what I want. I'm going to live forever. And you guys have heard it. He's said it.
Oh my God.
But yeah, right now we're just waiting for him to just tell us something new. Right now, so Adrian, when is he getting this operation? Does he have a date?
No.
No date. See? The doctors keep saying you need to get your pancreas cut. And
you need your pancreas cut? What the fuck does that even mean? I didn't know they could actually do. Oh, thank you, Rizzo's wife. Thank you. I didn't know they could like do operations on your Magoo and drag. Oh my God. On your pancreas. I didn't know that was a thing.
For some reason, it's not been scheduled. I don't know why. Adrian wants him to go into the ER and because they'll do it then, like they did last time. They took the gallbladder out when they admitted him. They took him right upstairs and they gave him the surgery where he was kind of.
Wow, she got big. Who got big?
Somebody came in the chat and goes, "Wow, she got big." And she goes, "Who got big?"
Get the fuck out of here, you fucking troll.
You're just mad because your dick ain't big.
Get the fuck out of here. She has big boobs.
Excuse me.
You stupid ass piece of
I
shit.
hate people.
It doesn't bother me.
It doesn't bother her, but she's like, "I'm going to the gym. I'm on a diet."
Understand why they go to like looks and shit and like all that shit.
You know I'm going to the gym every day.
Because they know I'm going to the gym every day. Yeah, we could tell.
Like, what the hell?
I didn't go today though. Instead I ate a brownie.
You should have ate 2. Who gives a fuck?
Oh no, I couldn't even finish the one. It's all right.
It's so sad.
What the fuck is she doing with her shirt?
Who cares?
Yeah, but
We don't know about Princess, but I'll tell you what. You would be perfect over there.
Who, me?
Yeah, you little hood rat.
I know. So are you saying that because I'm homeless, I
don't
come?
I mean, I can't.
Hello?
Okay, if I invited you because you were homeless, I think you would have been here a couple months ago, correct?
I would think my friend would do that for me.
Yeah, because we've needed these rooms cleaned instead of having my husband drop everything in both of his offices and have to run over there and do Princess's job because he.
Okay, we all saw the reviews. Whoever put that on their channel, the reviews with the fucking Airbnb, and like Princess is mentioned in many of those reviews, and he seems to be like the superstar of the reviews over there. So like again, I think she's just fucking exaggerating or lying about him. Like I think he takes care of the place. Everybody seems to have nothing but nice things to say about him. I don't get it. We watched you demolish a whole
Can't do it.
Oreos. Jesus. I don't know where the clip is about the hair extensions. I know she was on that girl's panel. That's all I remember. I thought it was here. I don't know. I can't find it. I just know that she fucking scammed again about fucking credit cards, dude. I mean, how many fucking credit card scams has this woman run? I don't know. I don't know where it's from. I know she was on that girl. It could have been this one. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Howard Hughes? No, I don't think it was this one. I'll have to look at the comments. The rest of the story. Usually this channel's pretty good about
I'm just
summarizing what happened. I think this one's about Princess, and I feel bad enough for this guy that he's constantly yeah, see? Oh, my Lanta. This self-proclaimed expert believes the cure for Princess is public humiliation and judgment, apparently. I really feel so bad, dude, for this guy. The way she just humiliates him in front of her friends.
just don't.
You remember how sick he was coming to my house? Yeah, I'll never forget it. He had long nails. He was really white. He had that long.
I mean, did she go up on this girl's channel? I didn't watch the live, obviously. So, like, did she go up on this channel just to talk about Princess? Like, because it seems that way.
Long beard, his hair. I never saw him look so bad. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. So yeah,
I just don't think it's really terrible that she shares all this shit about this guy. How the fuck does he remain friendly with her? I don't know. I don't fucking get it. That's why I believe there's like a serious codependency issue going on with this man. I feel so bad for him.
what we've done for him was we've extended his life. It's up to him if he wants to survive or not.
They extended his life. Wow.
Yeah.
And right now I see him as one of the most selfish people imaginable.
Addicts are known to be selfish. That's one of like the big things about addiction. I mean, she's not entirely wrong saying that, but it is true. Addicts are very selfish. But it's just kind of funny coming from a extremely selfish person saying that.
Look what I just lost my mother. Do you think that I want to go through this again?
No.
Waiting game. Last night, the night before last, he sounded like he was ready to run a marathon. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Adrian, by the way, do you think he's drinking? You think, Adrian's honest? He says, yeah, probably. We can't stop him from drinking.
Do you think if he moved to California, he would drink a lot more?
Yeah.
No.
But
Wait, did we listen to this already?
the thing is his mother's house, where his brother lives, his brother and mother live. They have like a little golf course in the backyard. He didn't have access to like a 7-Eleven. It was far out. And that's what got him so sick, was because the brother and mother didn't realize that he had become an alcoholic. And
Wait, I feel like we heard this. Did I play this? I don't know. I don't remember. I think we played this one already and I don't need to hear it again. I don't know. I can't find the hair one. She's horrible to this man. I really feel, yeah, exactly, Amanda. She wonders why he doesn't share much with her. That's a great point. Why would he? You know, it's going to be put out on fucking blast. The thing is, like, this guy is so, anytime you see him, he's so kind to her, you know? And it's like, it's just kind of sad the way that she fucking treats him when he's so kind to her. I don't understand it. I don't understand what the fuck her problem is and why she has to treat him like that. I can't find the fucking hair clip. It has to be on the other channel, or maybe somebody else clipped it. Hold on a second. The hair clip. Yeah, you're an addict. Yeah, I played that. She needs everyone's attention on what a fuck up princess is. Yeah. Like, and again, it's not even about his suffering. And you know, I think it's important to actually point this out. It's not about even his suffering so much as it's about her suffering. You know what I'm saying? Like her suffering, being a friend of an addict. Finds another victim to harass and fight with on Kick. Oh, geez. Hold on. I'm just looking at the titles here. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's not worried about potentially what could happen to him with his addiction, except for dying, because apparently that's the only thing that could happen when you're an addict is you could die, you know? What about Princess? I mean, God forbid, I don't know if he's drinking and driving. Like, he could potentially hurt somebody else in his addiction, like, you know, but it's all about the way she's suffering. You know, oh, we need somebody to clean our Airbnb. Like, you know, if he doesn't get sober. So it's all about her suffering, not his. I just lost my mom, you know, nothing about his actual suffering. This grifter e-begging, nobody got terminated from YouTube for violating TOS. I don't know. I cannot find this fucking clip anymore.
Man. I know, right? Have you guys tried these Snyder butter bowl pretzels?
She's going to the gym, guys. Going to the gym. That's one of the healthy gym snacks.
It's so good. Just get yourself one bag and then make them last forever because they're the devil.
You know which ones are really good? I don't even know if they make them anymore. They used to make ones that were like mustard flavored. Oh my God, they were so good.
So good.
I don't know if it was that same brand.
Low in calories. They're so good, right? I discovered them when me and Holly were in.
She's at the gym though, dude. Like, dude, if you're still eating like this, it doesn't. We just watched you eat Burger King, and now you're eating fucking pretzels. Like, girl, this ain't it. You know, this ain't it.
And Tulsa.
Again, I don't give a fuck about her weight. Like, I really don't. I don't care how big or small she is. It's the whole point that, like, he sits there lying to everybody about it. You know, it's like, girl, just be happy in your body. You know, like, be who you are, and that's it. Stop trying to convince everybody that you're fucking going to the gym, you're size 5, and all this other shit. Because then that just draws the attention of people that they're like, I don't know about that.
They have sea salt ones and then the butter.
Oh shit! I pulled up a picture of myself that, well, I didn't pull it up. It came up in my, you know, Facebook memories. It was from like over 10 years ago. And I was like, oh my God, look how fucking skinny I was in this picture. Like, I was like, I probably weighed in the picture probably like 120 pounds, maybe 115. And my husband goes, man, look how flat chested you look. And I'm like, oh, thanks. But he's right. Like, I was so skinny. I look too skinny. Like, he's like, you look better with weight on you, you know? And I'm like, I agree with him on that one. You know, I actually have a more like woman looking figure than when I was like super, super skinny. You just tend to look boyish looking, you know? But it's like, just be happy in your body and stop trying to fucking convince everybody that you're skinnier than you are, dude.
The butter are the really good ones. Yeah, I didn't feel like cooking. I was looking at that, and I thought about going to the store and grilling some steak or something. It just never happened.
She's always calling other people lazy and shit. Meanwhile, this bitch has time to take naps. I can't even tell you the last time I took a fucking nap.
Princess sent me a message saying, look what Princess got. He said, look, there's ice falling from the sky. It's headed your way. I told him that's hail. Apparently he doesn't know what hail is.
I'm sure he knows what it is.
I know, right?
Anything she could do to piss on this guy's parade. I mean, it's just like, I feel so bad for this guy. I feel bad to an extent, though, because, you know, how much abuse could he take that he's just going to put up with it until he flips the fuck out on this woman one day?
Right? I haven't talked to him. I know him special, right? Crime Cricket. You know what, Crime Cricket?
I didn't even realize that before she doxes him.
I really got burnt out on true crime.
She got burnt out on true crime, guys. She was like, you know, just really, her coverage was just so exhaustive that she's burnt out.
I think it started in like 2006.
What? I'm going to play this for a second. I'm running to my mailbox and running back.
Maybe. I think maybe for the past 15 years, I got into it very like hardcore every single day for 15 years. I just can't do it anymore. I just feel like mentally, some of them just really bother me. Hey, Jen! You too, honestly? It's gotten gross on YouTube. I know. A lot of people are not going, they're coming over here.
In what world was she doing true crime every day for 15 years? What is she talking about?
They're not going back to YouTube. They don't like the junk. They don't like the criminals.
Who is she talking about?
And honestly, I think a lot of the people that are my friends with channels, I think they're getting burnt out on it too.
Who is she talking about? Who? Exactly.
It's just an observation. I did feel bad, 2 months ago when I felt really bad. When I had about a dozen Patreons tell me, now I'm taking away all of my support with my memberships.
Who is she talking about? Who lost their memberships? Oh my God, this bee is back. My husband keeps spraying this one wasp that builds this little dirt nest, and it just keeps coming back.
I mean, they took memberships away from so many YouTube channels.
Who is she talking about? Who got their memberships taken?
They did. And it was a lot of people that said, they're like, I won't support YouTube. They're like, I'm taking away my YouTube. And I call it YouTube Red. But
she called it YouTube Red?
Where they take all the no ads. They're like, I don't even want to support YouTube anymore. I'm taking away my membership.
So this is her way of convincing everybody that it's YouTube. You know, YouTube's terrible. They're taking away people's memberships. They're taking away people's this and that. It's her way of like steering people away from YouTube and towards her channel. None of this is true. I mean, have they taken away memberships from people and shit like that? Yeah, of course. I lost my monetization and, you know, it happens, but I got it back. You're able to reapply for it. But because she was terminated off the platform, now the platform is evil. She was terminated for breaking their rules. But so, you know, it's the platform's fault.
I don't even want to go back.
You don't have a choice. See, she keeps acting like she has a choice in this. It's like, girl, you're never gonna get that channel back. You know, kiss it goodbye. It's permanent.
And I was like, wait, but Justin, Laura, they're like, no, let them come over here. I was like, now right now, we're still in some kinks, but trust me, it does get better.
Oh, right.
They do work on this shit all the time.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You can see a big difference in YouTube's. I wish we could make it like it was 5 years ago. Yeah, I made more money years ago. I mean, I was able to clear 6 figures on YouTube last year, the year before that.
I don't believe that. I just don't. I think, yes, last year there was proof that she made 6 figures on YouTube, but I don't think the year before that she did, or the year before that, or the year before that. I just don't.
But just remember, I was making less and less and less and less. If I didn't have Live with Molly Golightly,
if you didn't have no, let's be honest about this. If you didn't have a child or a case to exploit, you were making less and less and less money. I still don't believe that she was making more money on her smaller channel. I just don't believe it. She wasn't making ad revenue on that channel. And unless she was getting more super chats and memberships on that channel, I just don't believe it.
I probably would have quit YouTube. And what's funny is people have reminded me that I said last year that this year was going to be my last year on YouTube. Now, I also did not know that Nick Carter was going to fight Melissa Schumann.
What the fuck does that have to do with anything? Well, of course, she told her subs that she made nothing, because you have to make the subscribers believe that you're not making anything and you're broke so that they super chat you more.
Did not know this. Or did I? No, I didn't. No. Because she came out with that stuff in December after Aaron died. So, in my mind, the thought crossed my mind, you know.
You know, it's very weird that she correlates this with her YouTube channel and like after just talking about money, because I think that she thinks of this in the sense of it was going to be her next, you know, big money maker on YouTube. Her talking about this court case with Nick Carter and everything. It's very odd that she just brings this up right after talking about how much money she made.
You know what? I started with the Melissa Schumann bullshit. Nick Carter, I'll end with it. I did absolutely say that, yeah. And one day I'll have to thank him.
Thank him for what? Dude, that is so weird. You're thanking this man like this is a tragedy. Oh my God. You know, let's just say, okay, that Melissa Schumann lied about him. Either way, you know, this guy, they're all going through a lot of shit concerning this situation. She's like, let me thank him because I made money off of it. Like, oh my God.
I don't talk to him. You know?
Yeah, we know that.
What?
That's funny that she says she doesn't talk to him because for years she was trying to convince everybody that she actually did talk to him.
Last time I talked to him was, I mean, it depends on talk. Face to face was at 90s Con a year ago, but
By face to face, she means, can you sign my autograph? And he was like, yeah.
on the phone, texting was when Aaron died.
Dude, that guy probably gets so creeped out when he sees her name on his phone.
I felt so bad for him. I don't usually go through Nick. I always found it a little disrespectful.
She just said that she hasn't talked to him, but now she's saying that she doesn't go through him. It doesn't even make sense. She cannot keep up with her own fucking lies.
You think he was murdered? I don't know.
Okay, Aaron Carter was not murdered, dude.
I'll tell you one thing. The day that Melissa Schumann jumped on Aaron's live and sunk, her teeth into him was the worst possible thing she could have ever done by manipulating and taking advantage of him and his mental state. Yeah, he wasn't well.
You mean the same way you took advantage of his mental state knowing that he wasn't well?
Was not well.
Oh my God.
I feel like she woke up a beast in him.
Dude, she is so entrenched in these people's lives. It's fucking weird.
The way she manipulated him and pushed his buttons. And she makes it out as if she is the victim.
I just got some color dyes for my cement. I don't know if they're gonna work, but we'll see. But I left them outside and the dog's out there. And the last thing I need is dye all over my front. Well, my porch.
I don't go around picking on people.
She doesn't go around picking on people, guys. Do you believe that? I don't.
And she just has this mentality that she is some sort of victim. But it's going to come out. The truth about her is going to come out. And people that have tried to support her or make excuses for her are going to feel really dumb. And I'm not going to say, I told you so. No.
Oh my God, dude. Why do you even care? This doesn't involve you. Why do you care?
Oh, I'm actually going to pray. Hey, thank you. I love you. Love you. Hey, Jake, how'd it go?
I just wish she needs a gallon of soda.
You love me? Did you coach? Oh, okay. A plastic straw.
Oh my God.
You're right, Friend Cricket.
Well, at least you know you're the problem.
Dave, did you get yourself something?
What the fuck is she listening to? Anybody?
Oh,
didn't give me onion rings?
We're almost done. Okay. I think we're done here. Here's the bird. She's at the gym, y'all. So now not only does her family need to listen to her, they need to listen to this awful music. I'm done with this clip. I can't with the music. Oh, Taylor Swift. Okay. Oh my God. Yeah, all she does is pick on people and abuse others, pretty much, pretty much. I mean, people that did nothing to her, that's what, it's unbelievable. You got Melissa Schumann, you got Dre McCray, Candace Wells, who else? Fucking, I mean, the list just goes on and on and on. It just goes on and on and on. She's an innocent person. Is she on Kick or her kid life coaching channel? That I believe is from Kick. I'm pretty sure. From what I understand, she hasn't been posting. She hasn't posted anything on that channel. She knows. Here's my prediction, and again, this is just my prediction. I think she has all intentions of coming back onto YouTube. She's just waiting a while, like she's kind of waiting for it to slow down, which is the reason why she keeps kind of coming back and reminding everybody, like, hey, I'm alive. If you notice, every couple of weeks she'll pop up on somebody's channel, whether it's Laura or that other girl, whatever her name is, so she'll just keep coming back and, hey, everybody remember me, because she's like clearly not getting the attention she needs on Kick. So what do? It's like the oldest thing in the YouTube formula, let me go start a fight with a bigger creator. So, she's got Queen Bee setting her sights on her. I mean, now. And, I think she'll come back eventually, or she'll attempt to come back. But the thing is this is a person that can't ever admit fault or failure. So I think that's what's holding her back from coming back, is that she knows when she comes back, especially now, she's just going to get, kicked off. What the hell is this thing? Starred one. I don't know what that means. Oh, thank you. Hey. Oh, that's pretty cool. Rizzo's wife. I didn't know. That's awesome. Okay. Auto Star Super Chats. That's awesome that they added that. Thank you, Rizzo's wife. I saw for the $10 super sticker, I saw Beefergs thanking you. I didn't know exactly what it was, but I just realized that there's a little section up here on my chat and it says starred one. So I appreciate that. It's kind of weird though, because back when I wonder why. I'm sorry, I missed that. I don't know. That's weird. Typically, the way it used to work is that the super chat. Oh shit! Hold on. Hold on. I don't know if you guys could hear me. Typically, it would pop up on the top, like I would see it rolling through the chat, but it looks like they moved it for some reason. That's weird. But thank you very much. I appreciate that. Stay away from that bitch. She has huge issues. She's one evil individual. Oh, I know, Serenity B. If you're talking about MGL, yeah, I've stayed away from her since I've, been here. But I will discuss her because, come on, she's a total low cow, and I think it's fucking funny. I mean, there's just no two ways about it. I think these people provide such good content with their behavior and the commentary that you could give on it. It's just chef's kiss. It's good. Moles has stock accounts, keep the addiction satisfied, new fresh start kind of accounts. Yeah, you're right, Catherine. I totally believe she trolls over here. What was the name of her troll account? Tara Clavel. It was this old account that, let me look on my phone. I think the link, if I search it, I know somebody sent it to me. Hold on a second. Let's see if it's still there. Hold on a second. Yeah. Oh, all right. Hold on a second. Sorry. All right. Let me see if I still have a link to it. That would be interesting. Tara. I'm just searching in my text messages. Ooh. All right. Here. Oh, wait, that might not be, I just thought of something. Nope, it says channel does not exist, but I don't know if that's the actual one because, oh yeah, maybe it was. Yeah, it says it doesn't exist. I have so she had the troll accounts were New Girl and then Tara Clavel. Those were her troll accounts. And I got this screenshot from from her friend. Her friend sent these to me. Completely unsolicited. Hold on. I'll show you guys. I'll do her hold on a second. She always used to like to pretend I don't troll. I'll do her the justice of fucking crossing out the email address, except for one that I think everybody knows about. But these were her emails. So hold on a second. I don't know if I ever showed you guys this. This was somebody actually took a photograph, right, of her phone, her login. And again, I didn't ask for this shit, okay? People from her friends and shit would contact me. And I don't know why my AirDrop isn't working today. It's so weird. Hold on a second. Let me just put this photo in here so I can put it on my laptop. All right. Okay. Is it there? Yes. All right. All right. Hold on. Let me open my notes up. Hold on. All right. 2 photos. Where's the other one? Hold on. It's just updating. Okay. So somebody sent this to me years ago. So these accounts probably don't exist anymore. But just to prove that I'm not lying, this was sent. I just crossed out the email accounts, okay? Except for this one because she puts this one on her channel. So there's no way this isn't hers, and I'm going to tell you why. This is her logins. So as you can see, it's a picture of her phone. You could kind of see in this little corner right here, the phone, the side of it. So this was a troll account named New Girl, okay? Then there was this one this is her brand account. So when you have a channel, actually, you know what? I don't know if that's a brand account because typically they're together under the same email account. So yeah, so she must have had this one right here was a basically fake Molly Golightly account. Because I don't know if you guys remember, but back in the day, there was like a lot of fake Molly Golightly accounts. So she must have been one of them, right? And then here's her brand account. So but she uses a different email, but this is her channel. So if this is the actual channel account. So she had 4 different accounts on her thing. So one was Tara Clavel, okay, under some fake email address. Then she had another Molly Golightly account, which this, in all honesty, could have ended up being the other channel that she had, okay? And then she had this one too, New Girl. So she had 4 accounts. So this was her actual channel. And this was before she had that second channel. So one of these could have ended up becoming the second channel. And maybe that's why when you click on it, it says that the channel doesn't exist. I mean, I can't click on this, but I have the link to at least one of these. The New Girl one, I don't have a link to it. But yeah, this was sent to me by a friend who actually took a picture of her phone. But she acts like, she doesn't troll people. She doesn't troll people, guys. Not her. Not her. So yeah, could fresh start be her? Sure. Why not? I think she's using and not remembering some things. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not debating listening at 2 times speed. A good example of not using punctuation. Let's eat grandma. Right, exactly. Great. I mean, she can't hear us, but that's a great thing. Or right, if you had a friend named Dick and you were like, let's eat, comma, Dick, right? That means like me and my friend are gonna go eat. Me and my friend Dick. But if you say let's eat Dick and you don't put that comma there, it sounds like you're asking somebody to eat dick. That was a great example. Thank you. My brain wasn't working earlier. But great example. Thank you. I appreciate that. And then Tragic T unprivated the video. Oh, all right. I didn't know that. All right. We'll take a look. I didn't know it was put on private. All right. Let me open this back up, and this will be the last one because I kind of gotta use the bathroom. I gotta pee, so I've been holding it in for a while. Sorry about the TMI, but you know how we roll here. I'm trying to be honest with you guys. Yes, the internet lawyer Dick. You guys remember that? So back when I first came upon her channel, she used to say that she was gonna she had this internet lawyer named Dick who was gonna fucking I don't know sue all of us, I guess. Court documents reveal items seized from Brian Koberger. Again? Are we doing this again? Betty Bullhorn is just killing me with this whole Brian Koberger thing and how upset she is over the fact that they have everything on lockdown, which it's like, dude, I commend the judge honestly for doing that because it's really ensuring that he gets a he gets a fair trial, which is what you want. If you truly want this man to be convicted and you really care about the justice in these families, then you want this guy to have the fairest trial he could have, not just because of the trial and the guilt portion of it, but also so that he has no grounds on appeal, right? Because that's when a prosecutor is prosecuting a case, they're not just thinking about the now and the guilt phase of the case, but they're also thinking into the future, at least a good prosecutor and judge, right? They're thinking into the future about what grounds would this person possibly have to appeal in the future. Because especially if they're going to charge with the death penalty, because you have a lot more appeal options if you have a lot more appeals if you are charged with the death penalty as opposed to a life sentence, right? You have like mandatory appeals. So they're doing everything in their power to ensure that this guy has no grounds to appeal on. Like he can't turn around now and say, well, my trial was unfair because, they let out all this information into the public and they tainted the jury pool. Like they're making sure that this guy has no grounds for appeal in the future. So they're ensuring that if he gets locked up and that's it, he's going to stay in jail or he's going to die, whatever, they decide ultimately to charge him with in the end, but it's like, or whatever his sentencing would be, but it's like, yeah. So for me, I commend the judge because, he's trying to do everything to ensure that this guy gets a fair trial. Like she's taking it the wrong way in the sense that, fair. Why are they being fair to a criminal? They're being fair because they want to make sure that he has no issues to appeal on. But she doesn't understand that, because all she really truly gives a shit about is herself and having some, content on her channel and making money off of this. Because there's really no other big cases going on. All right, so I'm trying to find this video. You said Tragic T. I don't see. I don't see the video. Hold on, yeah, I don't know which one it is though. I don't see anything that like recent. I'm behind, but how do we hold on a second? It's called Running with Scissors. Okay. I'm behind, but how do we know she made that much last year? Because Laura said she saw her 1099. Okay, well, her husband is an account. Oh, well, Gretchen, when you get up to this point in the live, the way you'll know is we were able to see at least an estimate on Playboard last year of over $100,000 just in super chats. So I don't really know how Playboard calculates their numbers, but allegedly they're pretty accurate. So, for super chats at least. I don't know if that counts memberships and stuff, but we were able to see Playboard estimates of $100,000. So, I mean, I don't know if that was in 1 year or whatever, but all right. A quicker denial with appeal. Yeah, exactly. Running with scissors. Let me see. So we got scissors. Lately, baby, believe in you. I feel like it wasn't this far down though. I saw it like over the weekend. This is 2 weeks ago, 13 days ago. What am I missing here? Not anymore. Is it a short maybe? Hold on. I don't know why I can't find this. Lab bangs. It might. Is it this one? No. So, is it this one? Hold on a second. Where's Beefergs? Oh, Beefergs has it. Hold on. All right, let me go grab my phone. Ugh. Let me just look at the link on this. I gotta go grab my phone because so I could click on the link. I can't click on it in here. Hold on a second. Oh, I gotta run back downstairs. Thank you, Beefergs. I spent like the whole live trying to fucking look for this stupid thing. And and we ended up watching a ton of other bullshit. All right, let me just go into my live. Where am I? Oh, I'm trying to get there because I know by the time I get there, it'll be gone. All right, here, channel, live. I was thinking yesterday, I got to do a members only live. We're going to have to do one of those. I'll schedule it beforehand so you guys will know about it. But maybe sometime, maybe like on Friday this week, we'll do a members only. I keep forgetting, like, that's kind of a commitment. Oh, it's like the third video. Hold on, all right, I got it. Julie Bean, Molly Go Lately. Oh, all right, hold on a second. Let me go back. Let me go back. Thank you, Beefergs. So weird. It's not showing up in mine. But I'm gonna go in my I'll go in my history and it should be in there now because I clicked on it from my phone. All right. Got it. Yay. All right. Share screen. I feel like we watched this one, but we didn't. All right. Oh shit. Did I do I just want to make sure. I want to make sure I did the right kind of sharing. Hold on. Let me just stop this for a second as my internet tries to catch up. I'm going to take this comment off of here. She showed her Patreon front page at one point, her YouTube memberships. That's true too, Amanda. She did show it at one point in time last year. All right. I just want to make sure I was sharing this the right way.
A lot of people, yeah.
Whoop, let me rewind it because I don't know. I guess it was playing. Oh, it's paused. That's why. They have it paused, not me. Is this mine spinning or theirs? I think it's their internet. Is it? Nope, it's mine. Come on, you shitbag. By the way, while we're waiting for this to catch up, I don't know why, but these videos have been popping up in my like feed. Man, I cannot believe how many police officers and police chiefs and commissioners have been getting pulled over for DWIs. It's crazy. There's so many videos online. How many? I mean, that's gotta suck. And most of the cops that get pulled over, I watched a bunch of videos yesterday. Most of the cops that get pulled over, they're such dicks. Like they really expect they're on a body cam and they're expecting these people, these other cops to give their jobs up for them. It's just, oh my God, it's insane how many people are doing this. What the fuck is up with my internet? Hold on, let me refresh the page. You know what? I think it's because I'm upstairs and I'm like way too far away from my shitty router. Let me go back downstairs. But yeah, it's like quite amazing how many of them.
A lot of people, cut their hair
There's
once they get to short age. My hair's long.
There was a clip recently of I forget what exact position he had, a councilman, I think, from Rhode Island, who was smoking crack. They caught him smoking crack in his car. I was like, holy shit, dude. Crazy. Yeah, the stress of the job. Ever try RCMA pellets? No, but I actually I've seen them at when I go to the IMATs when I used to go. Haven't been in years. They haven't had it in years. But yeah, RCMA I heard was good shit. Very good shit. Yes, please sub to Tragic T.
Mine's like
I have an extension that we got at the 90s con, and it was like $1,500 fucking dollars, and they didn't tell me what they were charging me.
So it's really funny because I thought she had made fun of Alicia for wearing hair extensions too, and here she is. She like bought it, you know. So they didn't tell her supposedly, allegedly, how much it was, but she bought it either way, like she was buying it.
And the hair is from Europe, and it's long and it's blonde, and they matched my color completely. They put it on. I bought the curling iron because it's a flat iron and a curling iron. It came out awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, "Oh, do you want the hair too?" And they didn't tell me how much it was. So they sent me the receipt later.
And you didn't ask, right? You just fucking buy things without asking how much they are because you have it like that.
And it was like $2,000 some odd dollars.
Oh,
and I know. So I called up my credit card company. I was like, "Excuse me, these motherfuckers didn't tell me."
I think they have a birth certificate.
And I was like, "They didn't tell me." All right.
I think she does this because she buys shit like she's an impulse buyer. And then her husband's probably like, what the fuck cost $1,500? And then she's like, oh my God, they didn't tell me. They didn't tell me.
I could not believe how much.
I mean, you can't even really say that nowadays because when you pay for something with your credit card, there's a screen right in front of you, right? Like you have to look at that screen and you have to swipe your card on the screen. So how did you not know what you were paying for? Like, I don't know. That's very hard to believe. I don't believe it. I'm sorry. I'm having a little trouble believing this story. Sounds a little bullshitty to me.
Much this was. So they were like, how much are you disputing? I didn't dispute the whole thing. But I told them, I said, I just want to return the hairpiece.
I just wonder how she still has a credit card. I mean, because, you know, if you dispute a charge every so often, sure, you know, shit happens. But, I mean, shit, just in the last year, how many charges has she disputed with her credit card?
But I definitely want to keep the other thing, which was a few $100s. And then the owner of the company called me. And he was like, what do you mean they didn't tell you how much it was? So they didn't tell me how much it was. I go, I never would have said yes to a $1,500 extension because I don't.
Now, this is really weird. How did the owner of the company know that she was even dealing with this problem? When she said she disputed the credit card thing, how did the owner of the company get her fucking name and phone number?
Like hair extensions. I go, they just said, oh, we have your color hair, and they put it in. And he says, well, we can't take it back once it's in your hair. And then I said, well, that doesn't make.
Well, yeah, I mean, she's like acting as if that's like suspect. Like they will not take any, no matter where you buy hair extensions from, it doesn't matter. They will not take them back. They cannot take them back because if you have lice or something, they just can't risk that. So yeah, they don't take, that's like taking back used underwear and putting it back on the shelves, which by the way, I saw a report years ago about that Marshalls and TJ Maxx was putting like used returned underwear back on the fucking shelves. So I will never buy underwear from there. That's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting.
Makes sense, because what if I said I didn't want to buy it? You would have taken it back. And he goes, you have a point. He goes, just keep the hair extension. We'll call it. He goes, it's fine. And so he let me keep the hair extension. I never put it in my hair again.
I don't believe that.
Across the street. But yeah, I have a long one, but it's like too long. It's like down to here. I was like, I don't want hair down to here.
I got the halo.
That's what it is.
I had that, and I did not cost that much money.
Oh, mine was called something else, but it's real hair and it's real nice. The girl across the street, she does hair at the salon. She was like, this is high quality shit. I was like, oh, but yeah, you stick it back here and then it sticks right here and you put your hair over it. But it's real hair and it matches my hair.
Yeah,
I think she's been wearing that thing. She's gotten a little self-conscious because people have been talking about her bald spot.
I'm gonna get Jen to buy one not that long ago.
I don't want long hair like that.
Why would she show it to her friend who lives across the street who's a hairdresser? First of all, I thought she lived in an upscale neighborhood surrounded by doctors, you know? But anyway, you know, why would she even show that unless she like, you know what I'm saying, was looking to wear it? Because when you buy those things, you know, typically you have to get it kind of fit by a hairdresser to get it to like look good and blend in with your natural hair. So sounds a little suspect to me. But she scammed her way out of a free hair extension.
I don't want that. I like the kind of bob. I wish I could have a little shorter, but
I didn't do it for. I have long hair.
Why can't you have your hair shorter?
My hair is like down to my butt, but I did it for mine for like the to like I wanted more of it.
Body?
Yeah, for the body.
Oh, see, I definitely could use some more body in my hair, but I don't care anymore. When I get
We figured that.
my roots done, I look like I'm fucking bald up here.
Girl, you look like you're bald because I think you're going bald.
Did you ever try to go a different color?
When I was younger, I'll never try it again. No, I'm perfect blonde. I can't. I don't like the way I look as a brunette. I've had black hair. I'll never do red, but no, I don't want brown hair. I want blonde hair. Listen, I got the big tits and the high heels. Trust me, blonde is what you want. And the red lipstick. I mean, come on.
Because you can't have that with brown hair. Just goes to show that it's like this facade that she wants to put up.
I'll see you in a few.
Nave, that you have hair extensions.
He's going home.
Your hair now?
Put the dishes away. Hey guys. What?
Thank you for coming on, Marissa. Appreciate you.
The thing that we were talking about earlier is such bullshit.
Tell me about it.
What's wrong with a person that can't tell the truth about anything?
Says the person who lies about everything.
And I don't know what to wait a month and a half for.
That month and a half thing is just stupid. And I don't know where she's trying to get this whole thing with Dolly Vision.
Yeah, that's the first I hear of that.
She never told me about her having dick pictures.
Me either. I knew she had text messages and
I think they're talking about Gina.
she was saying that she wanted to sell those.
I agree with that. That I agree with. I knew that as well.
Thank you, Gone Girl. And happy belated birthday, Gone Girl. I saw Alicia had posted that it was your birthday. And hey, where'd my banners thing go? And happy belated birthday. Let me give you the birthday banner. I know it's a little late. I wrote under her post, but I don't know if you saw it. But thank you very much. Belated birthday. Gone Girl. Here we go. Yay. Happy belated birthday. And thank you. I really appreciate that. All right.
But I didn't know that she had penis pictures.
No, she never told me that. So that's new. And I mean, she could pass off anybody's penis. So she could just go look for pictures of a small penis and, you know, screenshot it and say, hey, this is his penis, everybody.
So she just took a shot at Dolly Vision saying he has a small penis.
I think she knows she's not going to get any money out of him. And she's just trying to do it so that people find her somehow appealing. I think that's her game. And I think a lot of people probably agree with that. That's probably what she thinks she's pulling. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm no fan of Dolly, but I think Dolly's a fucking heathen. I really do. I never trusted him. I never respected him.
She never trusted him, never respected him, but like bailed him out of jail.
The shit when he found out about his brother.
Yeah, that's
With him as well.
I hear a lot of talk about the brother, right? That his brother's an RO, and that sucks, you know. And oh God, it sucks. But unfortunately, like those people do have to live somewhere. I mean, sucks. They should all be shipped off to a fucking island somewhere. But it does, you know, that's a shitty situation that, you know, I just, the whole thing makes me uncomfortable.
What? And you're going to say that you care about kids and victims? No. I don't know, but I'll tell you one thing. A lot of criminals have gravitated towards these YouTube channels, and it's muddied the water. And that's why I'm not fun or interested in getting my channel back. I'm never say never. Like I said, things change. I don't see it changing for the better. I mean, for all we know, remember 4 years ago, we thought it was bad. 3 years ago, we thought it was horrible. 2 years, we were like, this is the worst it's ever been. And then everything that happened last year, and now look where we are today. Everything is shark infested with all of these felons.
So here we go again. She's trying to convince everybody that YouTube's just this horrible, evil place, you know, because she's gone now.
And we can't blame anybody but ourselves for being taken for rides because we freely give these people our money. The felons have been exposed. Their mugshots are all over the place. And that's it. I mean, what are they in jail for? Stealing.
I mean, if you're going to do this whole thing with the mugshots and the felons and the people with pictures and shit like that, you know, you should include yourself on that list. And your friends, Betty, Jonathan, and all, you know, all the other people who've been arrested before. I mean, come on. You're acting like these
drugs. This, that, and this. I have a mugshot. But just remember, they couldn't keep me. And that's why they let me go. That video, proven time and time again by 3 different creators, I'm going into my own purse.
The only people that quote unquote proved that she was going into her own purse were her simps. Oni, and I don't know anybody else. Maybe Brian St. John. I don't know. I don't know anybody else that agreed that she was going into her own purse.
I'm not going to stripper. I would never steal $9 from a stripper, no matter how fucked up I was. That's disgusting. I'm not a thief. Get the fuck out of here. And if I was a thief, then don't you think that the cops in the jail would have kept the money that was in my purse?
Keeping?
Right.
Out of there with the money in my purse. Remember that?
How does anybody know she left with the money that she came with?
That's crazy.
I also paid $20 to get in. See, and the stripper said that that $300 was stolen from her. Police report said 28. The court record said 9. What's the truth? They didn't have the truth. It was all over the place. That's why they told me, get out.
The truth was that you blamed somebody else. That's the truth for over a year, and then you got busted.
Go.
And you have also been convicted of stealing not once but twice, right? With your mascara.
Bye.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And until we find somebody 6 years later that's going to say I was scammed by Molly Golightly, don't say that Molly Golightly is a scam artist, because that is a liability for you. You better come with some facts. You better come with some proof and some evidence.
Well, here, I could say that I think you're a scammer because, you know, you tell people you're a life coach, and clearly, I mean, yeah, you might have the certifications and shit, but you're in no position, in my opinion, to be life coaching anybody. Anyway, all right. I would love to hang out with you guys all day, but I really do have to go use the ladies' room. So I'm gonna go. I've been holding it in. But yeah, all right. It was great talking to you guys today. I'll be back. I'm gonna try to plan a members only live sometime this week, maybe Friday if we can. Today's Tuesday, right? Yeah, maybe Friday we'll do a members only live. We'll just bullshit and talk. All right. Everybody have a great day. It was wonderful talking to you guys as per usual, and I'll see you next time. All right. Bye-bye. Close my windows. Why? What happened? All right. Bye.